So Boom, you're now tuning to Soul Boom TV. This is the Soul Boom podcast. If you are watching on YouTube, man, like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell so you know we post this podcast every week. Type other shit. If you're on what's that shit called? Apple, Spotify, Google, whatever you listen to podcasts at, rate it 5 stars. Follow us on the platform. Yeah, man. We the last week episode it got posted on other shit. It got posted on other platforms. If you didn't catch last week's episode, the full version is on Apple, but the camera had died or got full, so couldn't post the whole thing on YouTube. But most of that podcast we was talking about music. Off Certified Lover Boy and
CLB.
Donda. Yes, I said. And Kendrick. But I guess it's a week later. I mean, last week you said you didn't want to call it a classic. You didn't really want to. You didn't really want. You know what I'm saying.
Are you ready for
on your
it?
shit? How you feel about Certified Lover Boy a week later, son?
At this moment, right now, where I sit, where I stand, where I lay my head, where I breathe, CLB is a classic. It's a classic.
Very interesting. So where would you rank it amongst his discography?
It'll be up there.
Up there?
It'll be up there.
Above what?
It's for sure gonna be above 2 albums. In particular, I can't think of, but
damn, man.
What?
I would think you
think I'll have the 2
you
albums?
Would know, yeah.
Well,
you say it's above 2 for sure, and not even know what they are.
Some of my least favorite don't count as an album.
Like what?
Like if you're reading This Is Too Late. Like
that's one of your least favorites?
That's one of my least favorites.
It counted album for Reggie, but it's not.
You know what I'm saying?
It is albums. Huh?
Okay. But yeah, like it's above that, above 2 more, but not really so much of like wanna go back and rate him on his old work because you can only do so much.
Did you go back and listen to some of the other stuff to compare? I did.
It's kind of hard to do that.
I was asked, did you go back and listen?
No.
You didn't.
I mean, of course, I listen to occasional Child's Play here and there. Then I sprinkle in some fireworks and karaoke. These are different fire songs, but I can't go back and say I don't want to compare it to past work, so I'm only gonna compare it to right now. And for right now,
why you don't want to compare it though?
Yeah, I would think you would want to compare him to him, not comparing to somebody else. I don't understand why you want to compare, but hey,
I just don't want to.
I don't think he prepared to prepare, so I don't feel like I don't want to force you because I feel like you have, like I said, you didn't go back and listen. You haven't refreshed your memory. I'm not even gonna try to force.
No. I've listened to the Drake.
I just asked you, did you
go?
No,
I thought you meant
old projects.
Old projects? No. I'm talking about because I've only been listening to Certified Lover Boy.
That's what I'm saying. You haven't went back and like compared it to this other work.
Because it's hard for me to listen to something else.
It would be unfair to even ask you to compare.
So hard. But yeah, he has a lot of great songs on that album, man. And like you told us, he has 9 on the top 10.
Yeah, but that don't mean nothing though. That don't mean the songs are good. That just means he's Drake, and Drake has been running the game forever. That's all that means.
And that the songs are great though, because I mean they wouldn't be in the top for no reason.
It's Drake,
and it's like, Drake, and
for example, Rumors was in the top 10 when its first week because she's a big artist. Cardi's on it, so and it fell out the next week. So I mean, like it's when you put out a debut song and people running up them streams.
I got you.
It's the numbers game.
Might still be there next week.
We're gonna see what it look like next week.
Yeah,
that's really gonna tell us everything.
A lot, actually.
What about you, Reg? I know that you went.
Especially Way Too Sexy.
I know that you went back. I remember last week you said some very blasphemous things about Views, saying that this was better than Views. But we talked about it a little bit about how you went back and listened to some of the stuff. How you feel about the?
I think I had retracted my statement and said I think that More Life was his Pooh's album.
No, but I'm talking about when you just. Well, I don't think we even talked about More Life.
No, he did.
I'm talking about on the podcast.
No, he did.
No, we talked about it.
Yeah.
I mean, Certified Lover.
No, but you said it was better than Views.
Certified Lover Boy, right?
Yeah,
it's still better.
You said,
wow.
I want to call Duran right now. I want to call Duran right now so bad. We were literally talking about this shit with Duran, and he said I was wrong. But
no, I said I was wrong about Views and More Life. When I said that Views was better than More Life,
it's not.
So,
son, we literally had this conversation.
Okay. Go ahead though. I don't want to.
CLB. Like I said, I every time I go back and listen, it's just more stuff that I'm hearing, and it just keep making the album better and better.
Great album, right?
It's a very good album. Classic. Actually, because it was the one song that I didn't like. I actually liked the whole now.
Right?
What song were you talking about?
Race My Mind.
The one with I think it's the one with Tim's on it, I believe.
Really?
I didn't like that one at first, but now I actually like that
You
whole.
don't like the one with Tim's either? Son, that one
Nah,
with
I
Tim's
actually
is
really like it
fire.
now.
That's one.
And that was actually the only song on the album that I didn't like.
At
But
first?
now that I like it, it's a perfect album.
Perfect.
Wow, Reggie.
Perfect
You can
is
listen
such
to
a
it. No,
Wow.
it's no
Perfect is
skips.
Such a strong
Wow,
word, bro.
Reggie.
It's no skips,
So
son.
strong.
It is. There are no skips.
There's no
There
skips
are
on that
so
whole.
strong. I think that no skips thing is overrated.
Is it?
Yeah.
How is it overrated?
Having no skips does not automatically equate to having a great album, because there's other things because all the songs can be good, but then the album cannot be cohesive. So it's other things that equate to the album being good or perfect, other than all the songs you liking.
But when you factor into how hard it is to make a album that people can go back and listen to from beginning to end, each and every 21, 22 songs, that is a hard task to do in 2021, especially.
If I like it, I mean, of course, if you like the song, you're not going to skip it. If you could just go back and just listen to the whole thing collectively without skipping at all.
For me, a skip has to be like I said, I almost have to dislike the song to skip it.
Yeah,
Like
that's
I can,
the thing.
I can,
If it's bad, you
Yeah.
gonna skip.
no, but
Your favorite artist isn't gonna make
just because it's not bad doesn't mean it's good. Like I will skip a song that's not good, but it's not bad, so I just let it play. You know what I'm saying?
But
A skip mean the song is bad.
But then get this. But when you still play it through, regardless, that shows you that it has every song on your album has replayability.
That's not what it shows. I'm saying
That's definitely what it shows when you can't skip it. When you have it on,
say you can't, because you don't skip it doesn't mean you can't skip it. Like, it's songs on here that I like Way Too Sexy, but if I'm listening to the album, I'm going to skip it.
but that's you. That's because you can because you can just go through it. Like, whenever I start the album, I start off and I try to play girls like girls, but then I'm like, let me go back to Champagne Poetry. Started off right there and I listened to the whole album all over again.
I started off from the beginning every time.
And it's like it literally, I can ride through the whole album and not think twice and be like, oh shit, the Drake album is still on. That's crazy.
I still kind of feel how I did last week about, in terms of it just definitely being his worst album. Now, I'm not just saying projects, because we're talking about if Renner is too late is a he said
Siri disagrees.
He said that it. So what do you think is his worst album then? I'm not talking about projects. What do you think his worst album is?
I don't think he has a worst album. Though.
One of them has to be not as good as the other ones.
Like,
More Life.
His less.
More Life is a playlist. He said it's a playlist, and I it's like, that's like calling Dark Lane Demo Takes an album. It's a mixtape. He put out a mixtape, called it a mixtape. It's a mixtape. He put out, just like Renner is too late, called it a mixtape. It's a mixtape. It's a More Life a playlist. It's a playlist. It's not an album. And I feel like his albums are they different. I feel like he approached them different, and they sound different. It's not the same.
Nah, it's tough.
What you mean?
His album, son.
So what's the album to you, Reggie? Anything he put out as an album?
Not anything.
So what equates to an album to you?
More Life.
It's not
If
what
you're reading this, it's too late.
Now, what I asked you, what makes an album? What makes something an album?
That it's an album, son.
Please
If it's
don't
album,
do this
it's
right
album.
now.
No.
Please don't do this right now.
If it's an album, it's an album.
What makes? That's not a definition. I'm asking you what defines something to you as an album outside of Drake, outside of More Life, outside of Renner is too late. When you look at something, what
He's just saying
what
the number.
differentiates something from an album from a mixtape to you?
He's saying the number of songs.
Let him talk.
Mixtapes, boys be rapping on other boys' beats and shit. That's what boys do on mixtapes.
So-
They might have like some songs in there where it's like, oh, I'm gonna hit you with the original, but other than that, boys rapping on other people's shit.
So that's the only thing that's a mixtape. So if I have
And
if I have something with
it's
all,
not,
if I have
it's not official.
If I have something with all original beats, then it's not a mixtape.
You can do a mixtape with all the original beats, but it's not gonna be official. It might not get released on like Apple Music or anything
So if
like
it's on
that.
Apple Music, then it's an album.
I mean, they have mixtapes on Apple Music. But like I said, it'll be on there way later.
Yeah.
Versus like boys actually have a release date for the shit. Niggas don't have release dates
People
and
put
shit.
out mixtapes on Apple Music.
Yeah, I know. Wayne have no ceilings on that, but they just put it on there because boys wanted this
I'm
shit.
talking about the original release. Like, it's people that put out original release. I'm putting out this mixtape, and it be on what you call it,
Apple Music,
coloring book, for example.
Oh, but you talking about people that had deals with Apple now?
But I'm just talking about.
And he an independent artist as well.
Nah, chill.
He is independent.
According to
look, I still don't feel like I really have a clear definition of what a mixtape is in difference to you. I count whatever the artist presents it to me as is what I'm gonna call it. So, like I said, if it's too late.
True.
He, like I said, they designed it with something different in mind. Like I said, if you read this too late, you can tell my son's rapping. Like, most of that shit is rap because you know what I'm saying. He never would rap that much on an album.
Right, but I feel like CLB has a good mixture of everything.
Oh, but I was saying I got off track. I feel the same I did last week. I think it's a really good album, but that's all it is. It's not a classic. Can't be, and it's also not perfect either. I think he took both of the songs with Future off. Not that they bad. I just think they don't fit. Like, I feel like Way Too Sexy and Too Deep. Like, if they was on What a Time to Be Alive, it would, like, if they was on What a Time to Be Alive too, it'd hit different. Same with Knife Talk. If Knife Talk was on a 21 Savage album, like I said, these are all songs that I like, but I just don't think they fit on the project. Like, if Knife Talk was on a 21 Savage album, I feel like it'd be dumb. And I feel like it'd hit different. I think it'd fit better in the album because Knife Talk. This album's called Certified Lover Boy. Why is Knife Talk on here? It doesn't even equate.
Well, I mean, maybe his definition of what a certified lover boy partakes in might not be with
Even
other
you
people
only
are
look
accustomed.
twice, it really don't fit. But I think that's probably why you put it toward.
What?
I'm talking about in the theme of the album.
I guess I'm just.
I don't think it's
I'm grateful for it.
That's a great song. Like I said, I like all the songs I just listed. I like. I just don't think they fit in the album. I think it could have been more cohesive. I also think that Poppy's Home should have been the intro. I think Poppy's Home and Champagne Poetry should have switched. I think that would have changed a lot for me too. Just the
Champagne Poetry was hard as fuck.
No, it is. But I think Poppy's Home would have been better as an intro.
I think Champagne Poetry is good where it's at.
Of course you think the album's perfect, but
he's not off.
Yeah, man, I think the what's it called? I think the arrangement of the album could have been better. I think the fucking, like I said, the songs with Future, I don't really think they fit. I think, like I said, the song with 21 Savage, I don't think it fits. I think it could have been more cohesive.
Crazy.
Like
I feel like
I don't think none of the songs are bad. I don't think Drake has any bad songs. I don't even think Drake is capable of making a bad song. And so I don't think any of the songs on the album are bad.
it's just
I just think he missed
crazy how you talk about like the order in which all the songs went. I feel like every song went in perfect order, especially even when he got to that midsection part where he gives you TSU and then right after TSU he gives you
classic and I don't.
And he gives it where am I at with it? In Too Deep gives you that one. Then with the other one with you talking about Knife Talk, I feel like that's perfect where it was at too. Then you got my son Project Pod. Man,
No Friends in the Industry comes after Yebba's Heartbreak. Doesn't it?
You don't feel like that fit?
No.
I
Like
guess.
Like I said, you guys think it's perfect.
Yeah.
That's
You
why
go.
I'm giving my critiques.
What my son said?
You guys like the album, so I understand why you disagree with it.
I need a beat. I need a subject. I need the producer. Go in that shit with clips, nigga. Clips. Ammo.
Like I said,
Album. Perfect.
like the shit that I think like on the album, like Pipe Down, TSU, 7 a.m. and Bridal Path, like those are the songs that Poppy's Home. I think those are the songs that Love All. Those are the songs that give me the feel that I was looking for that was just absent from a lot of the rest of the album for me.
So you just had a different expectation of the album.
No.
Sounds like it.
Well, yeah, I expected it to be really good. I expected it to be a classic, and it wasn't. I feel like this is the equivalent, because to me, Drake is at a point where he almost has to drop classics every time, or it's a miss, because he's at such an elevated point in his career.
I don't think this was a miss.
Okay, like I said,
It's definitely on the classic board for sure.
I think Drake is at a point where he has to drop classics, or it's a miss. And I don't, and most of the people, I thought when I came on this podcast and talked about it, I thought I was in a minority But it seems like a lot of people actually agree with me, which I was surprised at. I thought I was tripping, to be honest. I didn't think I was tripping, but I just thought I thought my take was hotter than it was.
No, most people are tripping.
A lot of people agree with me in terms of that this album ain't it. It's not up to par with the rest of his albums. And yeah, I was expecting the classic because, like I said, Drake's at the point in his career where all his albums we're expecting classics or it's a miss. So
I just think people have Drake fatigue. Like last time you said you felt like he needs to go on a break, which that's crazy.
Not because I don't want to hear him. Not because I don't want to hear him. I said I think he need a break because I just think, like I said, I don't think the music was living up, and maybe he needed some more time to work on it. Granted, I also think that if I hadn't heard Donda before, I might feel different about this album. But Donda was such a masterpiece, and the production on that and the feeling that it gave you while you listen to it that I felt was missing for me on Drake shit. If I hadn't heard Donda before I heard CLB, I also might feel different. Also, I might feel different if it came out 9 months ago like it was supposed to. I feel like a lot of things played into me until it just not hitting how it's supposed to hit. With that being said, I do think, like I said, as I went back to listen to Views because of the slander that Reggie put up on it.
Interesting.
Listening to Western Road Flows,
classic,
4th, 5th track. My son say, what's he say about being 35 and planning to retire? He's 34 as of now. Birthday's in October. I think that my son gonna drop an album next year. I believe what he said in Views. It said that's why I plan to retire, man. It's already funded. I think that he gonna retire. I don't think he'll retire. I think he'll put an album out next year before October.
Because rappers don't really retire.
I think he'll do what Jay-Z did.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna announce his retirement. I think he's gonna announce this is gonna be my last album and take a step away from music for a long time.
And is that album gonna pop? Boy's gonna be eating that one up.
Yes, they will.
Drake says he's retiring. It's gonna be.
So I think he'll do this. I think he'll do the same. Jay-Z did that with the Black album.
But Jay-Z did it a couple times. Yeah, he did. He first initial. The
Black album. I think he's gonna do that. But yeah, man. That's where I stand on CLB. Again, let us know what you guys think in the comments below a week later. How the album is growing on you and whatnot. Now, today is what, Tuesday? Today is Tuesday. The VMAs just happened. A lot of we predicted a lot of the when the nominations came out, we did our predictions on who we thought was gonna win. What was actually some people was looking crazy at the VMAs. The VMAs and the Met Gala, that bit. I mean, I saw somebody say the Met Gala is just basically it's Halloween for rich people.
Definitely, everybody came out in their best.
I forgot
dress costume.
That bitch. It's some famous like what's it called that hosted.
Gala.
But she hosted and boys just come out and show out their best outfits. They get outfits made and shit.
Who hosted?
Just come out. It's like a famous designer or something that she hosts and it's like
the Met Gala
donate money and shit.
That's what it's used for.
Yeah. So boys gonna come out. Boys come out with their best. What they feel like is their best.
That's it. The one that stuck out to me was Naomi Osaka looked wild. It looked like a costume though. Whatever she was going for, like I said, it's Halloween for rich people, son. But a lot of people be dressing crazy.
I might get killed for asking this question, but so boom. She said that she wanted to take time away and stuff like that, and she doesn't really like being in front.
You want to make this about Naomi Osaka?
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna make it about it. I'm literally just asking one quick question. And
we can't answer this question already.
I can't bring it to.
I'm saying we can't answer the question though.
I don't know, but isn't it weird? Is it not weird though?
I'm not. I don't feel like I'm in the place to say. I don't think it's fair, and I don't want.
Fair. I'm not making it. I'm not somebody else has space. But I'm just stating what I'm seeing and what you're telling me, and it looks like the opposite. Okay.
I'm not.
All right.
Like
cool.
I don't,
we're moving on. We're moving on to the next subject. Apparently,
talk about getting killed.
Apparently, that's a no-no.
I'm not saying it's a no-no, but I'll just be talking. I can't with no facts. I can only say what it look like to me, but I'll just be talking.
I guess me too. I'm nobody but a nigga on the couch, man.
But hey, back to the VMAs. Like like I said, we guessed the winners for this shit a couple months ago. Go check out our video for that. See if we got right, what we got wrong. But video of the year nominees were Lil Nas X, Cardi B, DJ Khaled, Pop Star. WAP was a Cardi B song. SZA, Kiss Me More, Ed Sheeran, Bad Habits, and Save Your Tears by The Weeknd. Now I think
What's Montero?
The one who danced on the devil.
I think he was on the stripper pole. He went down there.
And that's the album of the year.
I think the video of the year.
Video of the year.
I think I might have guessed the WAP, but I think I might have said I wouldn't have been surprised if Montero won.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
I think you had said Kiss Me More, huh?
For the video of the year?
Yeah.
Nah, I didn't say
You didn't?
It probably was
I said
me.
WAP.
It probably was me.
Nah, he only wanted he said Kiss Me More for one thing.
For real.
And I think that was what it was.
I feel like I said WAP, to be honest.
You might have. I think a lot of us thought WAP. I don't think WAP won anything that I saw. It might have though. Best R&B, Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak did the open. We said they should win, but I wouldn't have been surprised if they would have slid that bitch to Beyonce. But
Yeah.
that was to me that was a no-brainer.
No,
I remember
no.
we said that
on who should win, but I
that
wasn't
they was
surprised
gonna
who did
win.
it. Yeah, I think I said I think they should win, but like I said, it's Beyonce. If they would have gave it to Beyonce, I wouldn't have been surprised at all. Olivia Rodrigo, we knew she was gonna win Best New Artist.
Oh,
that
of
was,
course,
That
yeah.
was a sweep.
I think it was for the best new artists. Then they narrowed
Sweet.
it down to two people, her and this other dude.
I'm looking at all these nominations: 24K Golden, Giveon, Kid Laroi, Polo G, Sweetie.
But wait, who got
Nah,
Best
they narrowed
Director?
it down to two people, I believe.
got
What you mean narrowed it down? These people they took away their nominations?
Yeah. And there was only two people.
Maybe it came down to those at the
Yeah.
end, but all the people were nominated.
Because I think it was, like I said, I think it was like the fans or something. And then it was just those two people.
Best Direction? No, we didn't.
Best Director?
Best Direction, which was Lil Nas X again.
Best Direction. Interesting. What
We
does that
didn't-
mean?
We didn't directing the video.
Oh.
I'm gonna skip that one. Skip that one too. But Sweetie won a VMA. Shout out to Sweetie. Best art direction. I ain't gonna lie, I was
That's what we're giving awards
for best friend over Montero. Some Beyonce song, Bad
Best
Habits.
Art Direction.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means.
We didn't talk about
But
that.
that's what I'm so
we
confused
didn't talk
by.
about that category. I'm just seeing as it go. What's this category? Best collaboration.
Kiss
Doja
Me
Cat
More.
won this with Kiss Me More.
Of course.
With nominated with Mood by 24K Golden.
Oh, wow.
WAP,
They went over WAP.
Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion. Drake, Laugh Now Cry Later. The Peaches song by Justin Bieber.
I'm going to say Doja Cat needs to win every award, so.
I was surprised at this one, actually.
That song was a
Actually,
good
I
song,
wasn't
though.
surprised about it.
No, it's a great song, son. It's a
This
sneak.
one, the one that
I
threw
can
me
see
the
it.
fuck all the
I
way
can
off.
see it winning.
What's this?
Best hip hop and franchise won this shit.
Yeah,
Over
that Travis
WAP,
Scott.
over Laugh Now Cry Later, over
Wait.
Rap Star. This is the worst song on this list.
Franchise one
I remember
The worst
seeing that.
song on
And
this
I was like, what
list.
the fuck?
How?
because
Travis Scott, nigga?
Nigga, you could have gave that bit to Cardi and them. Get that bit to WAP.
You
This
know-
is terrible.
Nah, that
That
what?
song is.
It's actually hands
That
down
song's
the
not-
worst. The
that song's
worst
not
song on
trash,
that
though.
list.
It's the
No.
worst song on this list,
That's on
bro.
Pooh, son.
It's not Pooh.
It's
That
not
shit
Pooh on this
is
list.
Pooh.
It's the worst song on this list. Cardi B Laugh Now, Cardi B WAP, Laugh Now Cry Later,
Shit,
On Me Remix, Said Some, and Rap Star. It's the worst song on that
I'm
list.
not going to say it's
easily.
the worst song on the
What
list.
songs are better than? Tell me. Tell me. Don't.
I just don't want to
it
say.
with-
I don't want
Say it
to.
with your chest, little ass nigga.
Well, I'm going to say that Polo G, it's better than Polo G.
No,
for
it's not.
sure. It's definitely better than franchise.
Cop a BMW. That's a bit hard.
That shit was Pooh, son.
Artist of the Year. I was also surprised by this one as well. Justin Bieber won
Why?
over
What's
Ariana Grande, Doja Cat,
Whoa.
Meg Thee Stallion, Olivia Rodrigo, and Taylor Swift. But granted, I did not hear Justin Bieber's album.
I didn't hear it either.
Shit,
but he
from
won
what I
over
seen, them
everybody?
niggas was on that bitch. They was singing the fuck out that shit. It probably was
Yeah.
fire.
It probably was. No, I heard good things.
I haven't
about
heard
the
it.
album. Why you think that?
I haven't heard anything about the album.
I was surprised he won
nothing.
over Ariana Grande. To me,
That shit probably fire.
Ariana Grande had a classic album for
I was
sure.
like, I was surprised he won. But shit, I think I might have said that I wouldn't be surprised if any of these people won it because they're all fucking mega big people.
Superstars, yeah.
Best pop. I don't think we did that subject. Song of the year, won by Miss Olivia Rodrigo.
Come on, driver's license. You already
Driver's
know what's up.
license over Mood.
I got my
Over Leave the Door
driver's
Open?
license last week. No, it's killing. It's killing. that
Whoa,
song.
nigga, what?
It is.
I'm sorry, nigga.
It is.
Leave the,
I ain't
leave
gonna-
the
I ain't
door
gonna
open
say
is the
that.
best song
Driver's
that
license-
came out this year.
But I-
Driver's license is
I'm
killing.
not
that
surprised.
song.
It's killing it. Killing. You gonna use that word killing?
I am. I'm using it. I'm
That's
saying it
actually
out
crazy,
loud.
son.
I'm not holding back.
No, I ain't gonna lie.
I'm not
Like I
holding
said,
back.
I believe
I'm
that
not
the
holding
fans
back.
actually was doing all the voting. So I'm not surprised that it won over that.
Killing? Nah, I think if the fans were doing all the voting, Beyonce would have won everything she was nominated for.
Nah, they got a restriction on
son.
the. They got a restriction on the Beehive though.
No, you can vote every day.
Nah, them bars.
They just missed.
I can see it.
But nah, Olivia Rodrigo, driver's license. Boys were singing driver's license before they knew what driver's license was. I got my driver's license.
The song is good though, but
No,
it's
it's
not
a-
better than
Not
Leave
better
the
than
Door
Leave the
Open.
It's just not.
Shit.
I think that's all we care about. I think that's all we cover.
It's not better
the
than
first
Leave the Door Open.
time. Yeah, but shout out to everybody that won. I was super surprised by that franchise winning though, because that was, like I said, it's the worst song.
Nah, I remember I was fairly surprised about that shit too. I'm like, damn, nigga, that's actually crazy that he won. That shit was boo boo.
It's boo boo.
But the BET Awards nominees got announced earlier this
I
week.
saw my
as
son DJ
well.
Envy name up.
Huh?
Best DJ Envy.
When the BET Awards is anyway?
October 5th at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Not you.
Is it the Hip Hop Awards?
Yeah, the BET Hip Hop Awards.
Okay.
I don't know if they're gonna do the cipher. Did they do the
Remember
cipher?
when Wayne used to
The Cyphers
debut
used to be fire.
songs on there?
I know, my son
Stop
used to come on.
hating on the nigga that was a weak emotion. The
That's when
lady of
my
a
son
nigga.
ain't used to be playing
Oh,
back then.
son, that used to be the one.
I remember when niggas heard that, niggas was like, what the fuck? Man? This nigga is going off.
Stop analyzing, criticizing. You should realizing I'm the one that started minimizing. Oh, yeah, Wayne. Yeah.
So, boom. The nominations for the best hip hop video: Cardi B Up, Cardi B Again, WAP,
Damn.
Chris Brown and Thug Go Crazy. Well, I feel like that shit been nominated for everything for a minute. Well, I feel like that project came out a long time ago.
Go
crazy,
I
yeah.
do feel like it.
That's Slime B album. Drake and Lil Durk, Laugh Not Cry Later. Lil Nas X, Montero, and Saweetie Doja Cat, Best Friend.
I don't know. That's
The
a
best.
tough
I
one.
would think I would go with one of these Cardi videos.
I
mean, yeah,
best video?
I really like the Up video. Yeah.
Once upon a
I
time,
want to say up or WAP.
I actually like Up better than WAP, the video and the song actually.
I'm gonna say.
But I also wouldn't be surprised if Lil Nas X won from Montero again.
I think
he's not gonna pull a dub on.
He just won best video.
possible,
on
son.
VMAs.
Not on WAP.
it's possible.
Not on
son.
WAP.
For the
And
BET
not-
Awards, though.
Not on WAP.
Is
And
this, we gotta realize this BET.
yeah, but it's still
hip hop.
But
We gotta
son,
think different, huh?
honestly, it's still
I
Viacom.
don't know. Yeah,
It all is
It's
still.
actually owned by the same.
It's
people.
all still Viacom at the end of the day.
I don't know if you have to think that different.
Yeah.
But like I said, he just won for you know what I'm saying, best video for VMA, so he might catch that one too. But I would think one of the Cardi videos.
I would love to see
I
my
would say
son
Up.
pop up in a cipher.
What
I'm
would
gonna
you
say
say?
up or WAP.
What would you say, Justin?
I'm gonna say I'm gonna go Cardi.
And that, I feel like also we probably forget about this, but that Drake video was actually hilarious and a very good video.
Sometimes we laugh, sometimes we cry.
Even outside of the song, with
The video was okay. It wasn't
it was
all
funny,
that.
it was funny with Drewski in it. And,
Yeah, but
and-
Drake,
It was very
Drake's
okay.
been-
It was
It wasn't.
okay.
It wasn't all that.
my son Drake is
The
very
song
known
is
for
a fire song, but the video,
The video was very.
it was okay.
You
Son.
didn't have that same energy when the video when we react to it.
Yeah, that's because the
It
nigga
was
was
fresh.
rapping.
It
I'm
was
just talking
fresh.
about just the video by itself.
Best collaboration. All right, see who I want to win this one. This one gonna be a hard one though. 21 Savage, Metro Boomin featuring Drake, Mr. Right Now.
Damn, that's an old song,
Bia and Nicki Minaj, Whole Lot of Money remix. That's
huh? Ooh,
I ain't gonna lie. I
They
think
might- that
that's
bit
about
might
to win.
win.
I don't even want to hear nothing
that's
else.
what I would
You ain't
want.
lying.
Cardi B, Meg Thee Stallion, WAP again.
Move that away.
DJ Khaled, Lil Baby, Lil Durk.
Move that to the side.
Every Chance That I Get, which is actually very fine. Don't disrespect everybody.
I'm
else on the list.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm being real.
Lil, this Drake twice? Drake, Lil Durk, Laugh Not Cry Later. And then you have Pooh Shiesty and Lil Durk, Back in Blood, which might be a dark horse that might sneak up and take that one. Back in Blood is fucking.
I know.
Back in Blood is Black in Blood.
Back in Blood is Back in Blood. Now, see, everything else I was about to, but Back in Blood.
They're not gonna get it over the Bia.
Shit, it's a whole lot of money in
Thank
it.
God, Back in
That whole lot
Back
of
in Blood is.
That Back in Blood gonna win, son. I'm sorry.
I would like I said.
Back in Blood gonna win. Best collaboration.
Mr. Right Now, you can. I don't know why that's even nominated.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for. I'm going for Back in Blood for
I
Bia.
would not- I would not.
200.
I would. My choice would be Bia as well.
I would
But
love for
again,
Bia to win though.
that-
Ooh, I would
that
love for
Back in
Bia.
Blood,
Bia.
Lord, that's
That Back in Blood different though, son.
for sure different.
No.
Song of the year.
no.
Song of the year. Back in Blood again.
Shit.
You got Late at Night. That Roddy Ricch song.
Really?
Late at Night. That
Song-
shit was fire too.
But yeah, song of the year
It's
though.
me and the one. It's hip hop. Though. We talking about hip hop.
I can see that
That song
winning.
was fire. Why you making that?
But
I could see that
song
winning.
of the year.
Yes, nigga. That shit
Fire
fire.
It is. It's a fire song.
It's a fire song, but is it song of the year?
Let's hear who else.
nominated.
Let me hear who
So
else.
we got Back in Blood, Late at Night, Laugh Now, Cry Later,
They went that bitch
Up,
out, huh?
WAP, Up and WAP. They holding hands, bitch.
You ain't lying, Cardi.
Up, WAP, and then a Whole Lot of Money remix again.
See, now it's just starting to get hard though. Now it's hard.
That's what's supposed to be hard, son.
I mean, the only reason why it's hard is between Whole Lot of Money and Back in Blood. And
I actually really like Late at Night too.
But-
I think Late at Night actually might be my favorite song on this list.
honestly, the song of the year is Back in Blood.
I said Back in
think so?
Blood is
The
actually,
song of the year.
Back in Blood. Is,
You understand what that means?
he don't appreciate Back in Blood. You gotta realize he him.
Well,
Yeah,
I
right,
like
right.
the song. The
No,
song is
I didn't
fire.
say-
But you
I
don't
didn't say
understand
you
what
don't
it
like
did.
You just say I don't appreciate it.
I
I appreciate the song.
don't.
It's just I don't think that it's the
Listen,
song of the
I
year
don't-
though.
I don't-
Out of that list,
Son,
I don't-
listen to me.
I don't
It's the
think you-
song of the year.
I don't think you realize how culturally impactful that
Yes.
song is what I'm saying.
BT.
That's why I don't think you appreciate
It's the
I don't-
BT Hip Hop Awards.
I think that song is very, very culturally impactful.
Back in
which is
Blood.
why I say I don't think you appreciate it, because I don't think you understand how culturally impactful it is.
Back
Son, I
in
understand.
Blood. Who
But-
you think gonna be?
like I said, I don't think that's the song of the year.
What's the
out
song of the year?
That whole list.
What's that song?
The Late at Night.
I would say Late at Night. Late at Night is my favorite song on this list.
The Late at
But
Night hit.
I don't even hear that song enough for me to say it's song of the year though. That's crazy.
Okay.
That's crazy. I hear high fashion on the.
OJ.
I hear high fashion over that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nigga, what the fuck ever. Late at Night is that shit.
Late at Night is a
Late at
good
Night,
no
my favorite
son.
song on this, but
Son,
I would-
it's a good song.
But I would be very surprised if it won. So if I had to pick one, the two win, I would say Back in Blood.
We're
But then
naming
you
the
gotta think
song
about
of
the
year.
beer too, though.
We're not saying what's the best song. We're saying what's the song of the
We
year.
pushing
for
that to the
people.
side like it's not a contender.
But that
I'm not pushing it to the side. We just said that it was fire, but I just think on what would win. Also, that's kind of very recent. I'm actually surprised it's nominated for a lot of these.
But that's
because
another
it
thing
came
I'm
out
saying.
like last month.
Yeah.
But
Damn, was it last month?
like in the last
2 months?
for sure.
Yeah. Hey yo, Bia. Oh yeah.
So you said Late at Night. I say Back in Blood. And what do you say?
Grr, grr.
Back in Blood as well. So we got Sweet 16 Best Featured Verse.
What's
Okay.
that mean?
Best verse on a song. Like you was featured. and
Sweet
you-
16. I like
Oh,
that.
like
I
16
that.
bars.
I like
So
that.
we got
16
Cardi B
bars.
type shit. Drake Having Our Way. Jay-Z What It Feels Like. I don't know. I don't remember that verse. I don't know that song.
I just
Lil
remember that.
Lil
About
Durk
maybe-
Lil Durk on Back in Blood. Meg Thee Stallion on Me remix, which her verse was trash. I'm sorry, not sorry. Roddy Ricch Lemonade on the Lemonade remix. I would say Cardi B.
Yeah, 'cause
That type
she-
shit verse go.
She went stupid on type shit.
But then it's Drake.
It's
Drake
kind
is
of
Drake.
it's kind of upsetting that I don't remember the having our way. I don't remember that verse.
Yeah, I don't. I remember the
sorry.
song, but I don't remember Drake's verse on there.
I don't
Load
remember
up
that
the
bitch
plane.
either.
Load up the
And
plane.
then Jay-Z, What It
I
Feels.
said I was gonna get through this verse
Nipsey
without
Hussle.
mentioning the plane. But look at the plane. Oh yeah, his verse was whatever on that one. But that type shit hurt. She went dumb. But that's two from on the Migos album though.
I could see that winning.
I think that's my favorite. She killed that verse. That's my favorite.
And I'm not
Cardi
gonna lie,
verse I've heard in a long
Dirk's
time.
verse on Back in Blood was hard as fuck.
Yeah.
That's a sleeper for sure. But
Can't come back to your hood, huh? Did you keep listening on my cousin? Now your ass all in that wood, huh? Book his ass. I wish he would, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Impact
Yeah.
track. We got Black Thought.
I like that they're going in
Thought
depth with
versus
certain
Everybody.
things.
I haven't heard that song. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you.
Black Thought is a legend.
Do you heard that Thought versus Everybody song?
Nope.
Okay, I know. I've heard of Black Thought. I haven't heard that song.
Okay.
Lil Nas X Montero, Call Me by Your Name, which is probably gonna win. Impact track.
I don't know.
For the gay thing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Cause you know what I'm saying?
never really heard. Listen to it like that.
Me either. But okay. Lil Nas X featuring Kurt Franklin, We Win. I'm sure that's a gospel song. Never heard of it.
Little baby, huh?
Meek Mill featuring Lil Durk, Pain Away.
Meek Mill's nominated for something?
Never heard that song
That's
either.
crazy.
I heard it before.
Nipsey Hussle.
I didn't even know he had a song come out. That's what I'm saying.
Nipsey Hussle featuring Jay-Z, What It Feels Like.
What is
They-
this
they gonna
song?
give it
They might go ahead and slide that to Nipsey because
He definitely gonna get it.
And they
because he
keep
passed
talking
away.
about it.
Rhapsody, 12 Problems. I never heard that song either.
Ooh, Rhapsody has a song? I mean, not like that, but I don't. None
Yeah,
of these
I
songs.
would probably say Nipsey win this song, or maybe Lil Nas X because of I'm saying the gay.
Nah, what you
The
call
gay
him?
stuff.
Getting at Nipsey.
He might.
Nipsey's
I
might
wouldn't be
get
surprised
that
either way.
one.
Rhapsody fire too, though.
this,
No,
this,
Rhapsody cold blooded.
this
She's the best rapper actually on that list.
Better than Jay-Z?
Yeah, she raps better than Jay-Z.
Okay.
Nah, son, she be spitting,
No,
son.
son.
Okay.
Rhapsody-
I'm not going to fuss. I've heard Rhapsody. I've heard the last album, but I'm not going to fuss.
I'm not
that
even
she's better than
caping.
Jay-Z.
I'm not.
Or Lil
She
Baby.
raps better than
Okay.
him.
Okay. Moving on. So what'd you say? What'd you say for that list? Nipsey Hussle as well or what?
Yeah, I'm the.
Okay. Best new hip hop artist. We got Blast, Coi Leray, Don Toliver, Moray, I should say, Pooh Shiesty, and Young Blue.
Come on.
Young Blue, probably.
Over Pooh Shiesty?
Remember I said that Young Blue wasn't nominated? I think they might have added him.
They might have
Probably
changed
Young
it.
Blue.
That's good.
I would say Young Blue as well, but I wouldn't also
No,
be surprised.
No. Pooh Shiesty. No.
Nigga shut me down.
No.
I'm gonna say Young Blue too.
That's
But I also
really
wouldn't be surprised if
crazy.
Coi Leray won because she's
She
popping.
would-
Or Don Toliver.
But
I
bro,
think a lot of people like Don
I'm not
Toliver.
trying to trash nobody, but it's great that she got nominated, but she should not win Best New Artist.
I don't think so either. I don't think she's the
She
best
definitely
artist on
shouldn't
this
win
list.
at
But-
all.
Damn, are y'all? Okay, I'm gonna move on. Best new artist or group. No, best new artist or group. Best duo or group. I already know who should get this shit. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. 21 Savage, Metro Boomin, Chris Brown and Young Thug, The City Girls, Future and Lil Uzi Vert, Lil Baby and Lil Durk, or the Migos, nigga,
And this is Best Group.
or duo.
I ain't gonna lie, that's
Fucking Migos.
that's
nigga.
hard.
It
That's
was-
not easy.
Nigga, Culture 3 was a stop.
Culture
nigga.
3 was
That's not
fire.
easy, son.
It's easy, nigga. Culture fucking.
Hold on,
3,
but I'm not gonna lie
Migos,
to you,
nigga.
son. It's time for the twerkulator.
Yeah,
Shake
that's
what
not
mama
easy,
gave
son.
me.
You
Yeah,
City
it's
Girls,
Twerkulator.
come on.
Hey,
What hit City Girls put out this last year?
Nigga,
else
the
you said?
twerkulator.
Outside of Twerkulator.
Shit, then they
What
pop.
hit, they been, I'm
they
not,
dropped
not, not
some
like
shit
City
last
Girls. They've
year.
been quiet this year.
They dropped
This
some
past
shit last year.
This is a yearly award. We talking about this past year.
Who else on there?
I'm gonna say it again. I ain't gonna lie. 21 Savage and Metro Boomin is a sleeper too. Chris Brown, Young Thug, Future and Lil Uzi, Lil Baby, Lil Durk, and Migos, City Girls. I say Migos easy, nigga. Don't be
I don't know,
They
son.
actually the only
might-
group even on this list.
Son,
Not
to
City
be
Girls, not
real,
respect
to
City
keep it
Girls.
real with you, son. I'm going with the City Girls.
Over Migos, nigga. You going with City Girls
Son,
over Migos?
listen to me. You know how
On
much.
what merit?
You know how much I love straightening. How you got to eat the chicken
Straightening.
wing while you eat.
Straightening.
That's my
Straightening.
shit. Culture 3 is a fire album.
So what City Girls made you that say fuck that straightening then?
It's just their impact, son. They just have a
We talking about music, man.
right. Musically impacted my heart. Therefore, I gotta go with
okay.
the City Girls.
What would you say?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna have
You didn't
to
listen to Migos
go
album,
with
though.
Dress. I listened to it. I've listened to it. That's all I've been doing, son. I've been listening to albums, literally.
So you just listened to it
I
recently
did.
then?
I did listen to it
Okay,
recently.
cool,
So don't
cool.
try to play me now.
No,
you went
no.
months without listening
Yeah,
to it.
I
so
did. I went a
we
very
asked
long
you
time
multiple
without listening
times.
to
What
it.
was you saying though? I'm sorry.
The City Girls. I'm
Over the
agree.
are y'all out y'all rapid ass mind? The Migo disrespect is wild right
Son,
now.
it's not disrespect.
They
I
even-
love the
They
Migos.
put out a fire album. What did
They-
City Girls do to?
Son.
And
not
to
gonna
be,
fuck
I wouldn't be surprised
I'm not
if Chris
gonna fuck
Brown
with
and Young Thug got it too.
Son,
It's,
but we're
it's not
also,
an easy list.
We're also talking about who
That
we
list is
think
really
is going to
easy.
win,
Not
not
easy
who we
list.
want to win.
I already
Who do
know-
we
I already
think
know who y'all-
is going to win,
I already
It's not an easy list at all.
and who I want to win?
I already know who y'all about to say for this.
Come on.
We got best live performer. Busta Rhymes, Cardi B, The Baby, Doja Cat, Meg Thee Stallion, and Tyler the Creator.
Best live.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen Tyler the Creator perform live.
So are they referring
does.
to the
Best
Busta
live
Rhymes performance recently?
I don't know. I have no idea.
I was just about to say.
I mean,
I already know
are they
y'all gonna pick
predicating it based upon
I
Buster's?
don't make the list.
They're just saying best performance,
live
and we
performance.
he
just
probably
we
performed.
just-
He
and
probably had a
we
live
probably
performance that we
don't
haven't
even
seen,
know.
yeah. He probably just had performances
No,
that
I
we
mean
haven't
he
seen.
did do one for Buster. I mean for DMX, no.
Oh, I don't know.
And then didn't he just recently have one for
I have no idea.
himself?
You would know.
Um,
I already know y'all can go with this.
live performance.
You not gonna go Doja Cat?
Give me a second, buddy.
You just said that she had the best ones like 10 minutes ago. Well, not
That's
10 minutes
live
ago,
performance. Yeah.
From her.
I was trying to be nice and give everybody else a chance, but ain't nobody on that big stats.
Yeah, I think that's actually easy.
It's like
win as
hands
well.
down, and if she don't get that shit, I'm gonna be pissed
That's
off.
an easy win for Doja.
And me, the Doja Cat hater, would actually agree.
Wow.
I don't think anybody else on this list really even does it.
Surprise.
Like Meg Thee Stallion.
Tyler the Creator.
Megan
Thee Stallion.
I've never seen Tyler the Creator perform live.
Megan Thee Stallion is a
Megan Thee Stallion
great
does really
performer.
good live. I didn't like her one at the not didn't like her the one with the BET Awards, just the regular BET Awards.
Son, her
that one was kind of whack.
Her Grubhub performance is legendary.
Meg Thee Stallion does her thing.
Nah, she did do her thing on that
I
one.
would also give it to Doja Cat.
But I would not
But Cardi
be
B,
surprised if
what?
Megan won.
Yeah, me either. I'm with you.
I wouldn't be
Meg Thee Stallion
mad.
is really, really good.
I wouldn't be mad.
She be dancing her ass off as well.
Yeah. It's hard.
Lyricist of the year.
Wayne. If that nigga not on there, if Wayne not on that list, son.
We have Benny the Butcher,
Okay.
Drake, J. Cole, Lil Baby, Meg Thee Stallion, and Nas.
I don't care.
I would probably go.
That's hard.
For me, it'd have to be a toss up. Oh, fuck.
I don't. I don't.
I was about to count Drake out, but I was gonna say it would be a toss up between Cole
And
and
Nas.
Nas. Yeah, but Drake, he was rapping. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I ain't gonna lie. Off that list, it's
And
Nas.
also, Lil Baby been doing his thing too. He been killing everything.
Off that list, it's Nas. Unfortunately, they fucked up the list this year, y'all,
So you
and
think,
they forgot.
So
Son,
if
they
Lil-
should.
So
There's
if Lil Wayne was on the list, you'd
Wayne
give
Wayne is fucking without a doubt winning that shit.
over
Wayne,
Nas?
yes, nigga,
Best
yes,
relax.
yes.
Best lyricist
Yes.
over Nas
Yes.
this year?
Yes.
Over Cole this year?
Yes.
I would disagree.
Nigga, everything Wayne, and I feel like people need to go back and watch Wayne's
gotta realize
behavior.
both of these
this
dudes put out
year,
albums, though.
This year, cool. Wayne's been featuring on 20 nigga songs,
about
and
features.
each one of them, and we're talking about the lyrics.
just
of the
talking
year.
about lyrics,
right,
yeah.
right. And I'm talking about the lyrics that Wayne has been producing to us on a consistent basis, not a every other song. The nigga has been spazzing the fuck out Andre 3000 level on nigga songs.
Everybody on there actually put out an album though, huh?
Yeah, probably so.
Yes.
That's
I
probably
can see why he probably not on that.
Yeah,
Because
but-
everybody
all
put
these
out.
people that
put out
like I
albums.
said, just by
It's
having,
just 'cause all
just
these
by
other-
having
yeah.
albums, they have more out there.
It's
I would say Nas,
confusing.
though.
It's confusing how they had the
Also,
all the
shout out to
other.
Benny the Butcher.
Oh yeah, shout out to Benny, but Benny had a fire ass album too, low key. That's
I would say Nas or Cole though,
Nas.
or even Drake. God damn, this is a hard.
It's
actually a hard
hard.
list. This is actually a hard list.
It's Nas. I'm going.
I would say Nas though.
Yeah,
but I wouldn't be surprised if anybody won off this list except for Meg Thee Stallion. I'd be kind of offended. I'm sorry.
You'd be offended if she won?
Not offended because
She's
it's not
good.
my fault. Yes, but she is.
She's
good.
very good.
She's good.
To be honest,
But
Lil
to-
Baby would actually be at the bottom of that list.
I'm from Refo, but I love me.
Megan Thee
Threesome
Stallion
good.
would be
Shit,
over
my little
over
secret.
Lil Baby.
I'm not-
Meg Thee Stallion does not rap better than Lil Baby.
She-
Son,
I think that she
I
does.
definitely think Megan Thee Stallion raps better
She's
than Little Baby. For
by
sure.
far a better lyricist
For
than
sure.
Lil Baby.
now by far.
No,
Lil
not-
Baby not even a lyricist.
Son, listen
to be
to me.
honest.
That's
You're
not.
tripping.
That's
You're
not.
tripping.
He's
true.
not a lyricist.
You're
That's
tripping.
not true.
You're tripping.
Okay.
You have you listened to the Lil Baby album?
Yeah, I listened to it, and he's at the bottom.
Shit.
Megan Thee Stallion.
That should be going right over your little head, then, sir. 'Cause he be spitting.
Nah.
Spitting.
Megan Thee Stallion.
Megan Thee Stallion a better rapper than Lil
Nah, like I
Baby.
said,
I don't want to make a nigga mad, but she's definitely far superior to someone when it comes to rapping.
Right.
Lyrically,
definitely true.
lyrically, yes. Now making rap songs or whatever, it might be debatable, but lyrically,
I can't believe y'all saying this shit right now. Y'all niggas sleep on Lil Baby.
We not sleep.
Lil
son.
Baby top 5.
top five.
Top 5?
Lyricist?
Stop, nigga. That
Lyricist?
nigga's not top
Yeah,
5.
He not top 5 anything. You know what I'm about to say.
It don't matter. He not top 5. What he top 5? Top
No,
5
no, I said
lyricist?
it.
No, say it. I won't hear.
He's a top 5 rap artist this year.
Oh yeah, he's definitely a top 5 rap artist this year. You're correct.
Like I said, I'm moving on. Which is why he's nominated in this category.
Facts.
Hip hop artist of the year. We have Cardi B. Wait. So what we all on Nas?
Yeah, we're basically all on Nas.
Yeah. Okay.
I didn't say nice.
Okay. Who would you get lyrics of the year to?
I can't pick. It's hard.
Pick one, man. That's why we here.
It's really
It's
hard.
hard.
We
bro.
all picked
picking.
one.
Nigga,
Yeah.
pick one.
This nigga was just gloating about King's disease in the last
perfect,
podcast,
nigga.
No,
and now
I know that. I know that.
when it comes
for
to
sure,
that
for
nigga-
sure.
You didn't
But
even say that about Cole.
if Buzz was to actually sit right here and just really think about Cole and Nas and try to
Pick one.
I can't
Pick
pick
one,
one.
please.
Just
No,
skip it,
I'm not.
son.
I don't want prematurely
Skip
pick nobody.
It's a
Be-
prediction.
premature.
It's
I
a
know it's a
guess.
prediction, but I still don't want prematurely pick
It's not
anyone.
premature.
I am.
Son,
Because y'all trying to rush me right now.
Nope.
Therefore, it's
we
premature.
all got the same information at the same time,
I
guys.
know, and I'm sitting right here trying to think about it, and
don't
y'all
have
like
to-
pick one, pick one.
You don't have to get it
which
right.
is premature.
You don't have to get it right.
I know, and I don't want premature
Okay.
to
Oh my
pick.
God.
Okay.
Hip hop artist of the year. Cardi B, Drake, J. Cole, Little Baby, Megan Thee Stallion, and Tyler the Creator.
Is it a fucking question? Drizzy, Drake, Rogers. Let's go.
Okay, but what if CLB did not come out? Would you still feel the same?
Dark Lane demo tape.
Oh,
Drizzy,
true.
Drake.
That shit was
Drizzy,
fire.
Drake, Rogers. Dark Lanes is better than most niggas' albums
You
right
said
now.
Drake,
Yes.
Cole.
I would say Little Baby, actually. Little Baby. When did My Turn come out? If it came out 2020, I would say Little Baby. And he been killing shit. He killed Drake on his own
Bro,
shit.
I'm gonna be.
Montero came out this year.
Montero?
You say Montero, huh?
I said My Turn.
Oh, my turn. No.
I'm gonna be
It might have came out
completely honest with you, and I
2020.
don't really listen to Little Baby like that. Not because I don't like him, not because I don't think he's a good artist. He's just nothing about him I'm gravitated towards. Therefore,
Love Me a Threesome?
I mean, yeah, he's great on the good with the Drake feature. I'll go out there. I'll go out there for that. But I mean, I've never truly listened to his music for me to say, you know.
So maybe that's why y'all. Okay.
That's what I'm.
Maybe
Yeah,
that's why you think Megan Thee Stallion,
I'm going off of preference. That and I've tried, and I've literally tried, and
Not for you.
not for
Word
me.
up. So who would you say Drake still, even if we not counting Certified Lover Boy? 'Cause I would
Yeah.
assume this isn't counting Certified Lover Boy because it just came out last week.
Yeah, I'm definitely going Drake still.
Drake, what about you?
I'm going to say Drake as well.
But if not Drake,
Even still without Certified Lover Boy? If you not count Certified Lover Boy? you
Nah,
still
if
say
we not count Certified
That's
Lover
why,
Boy.
I don't think this. I think this was decided before, because Certified Lover Boy not even
This-
nominated for
yeah.
Album of the Year. So I'm assuming
But-
this is before Certified Lover Boy. You know it's deadlines and shit.
if Drake wasn't on the list, I would say Tyler the Creator. But since Drake's on the list, I'm saying Drake. But if
I'm
Drake,
going to say Cole. Me,
if Drake wasn't on the list, I would definitely say Tyler the Creator.
if he wasn't on there. But I'm going to still go Drake.
I would say Lil Baby or Cole as well.
Interesting. We
Tyler
all
Creator
mixed
as
up on that one then.
Not really. You say Drake. He almost said Drake, and me and him cross on Cole.
Whoa.
I said Cole or
You
Lil
brought
Baby.
up Cole too?
Hip Hop Album of the Year: A Gangsta's Pain by Moneybagg Yo. Call Me If You're Lost, Tyler the Creator. Culture 3, Migos. Good News, Megan Thee Stallion.
Okay.
Khaled by DJ Khaled.
I'm good. Nah, I'm good.
Savage Mode 2 by 217 and Metro Boomin. The Off Season, J. Cole.
Album.
I ain't going to lie.
of
It's some
year.
hard shit on that hole. That's
I ain't gonna lie,
that's actually crazy.
I would throw away Meg Thee Stallion's album. I would throw away DJ Khaled's album.
I'm gonna have to go with
and
the Migos.
I almost want to push Savage Mode 2 to the side. No, I really like that project.
No,
I would
Tyler the
push,
Creator.
I'll push all three of those to the side.
Is Tyler the Creator up there?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tyler the Creator. Album of the year.
I actually want to say Migos as well. Migos.
I want to say the Migos too, son.
I
I
actually
want to
wanna
say the
say the
Migos,
Migos.
but I'm gonna go.
Hold on.
What?
How can you fix your lips to say Migos should almost should win album of the year when you
Hip hop album?
when
Yeah.
you hip hop album of the year when you said so they might have album of the year, but they not the best group.
No,
Crazy.
those two things.
I think that's a little hypocrisy. But
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting
I,
because there will be the best.
If
Group
they have
will
the-
best,
yeah.
but in that category, and plus, I mean,
if the group potentially put out the best album when they would think by default.
Unfortunately-
it's kind of like when Marcus Gasol won Defensive Player of the Year but made second team all defense.
if the City Girls was playing defense, I'm thinking they would win too.
I guess.
But I mean, it is different. It's more hard hitters on that list than the other one.
Yeah, but yeah,
No, I'm
Album?
saying that it's like when Olivia Rodrigo was on Best New Artist, or when she was on Best Artist, she was on Artist of the Year and then nominated for Best New Artist. When you knew, damn, she's nominated here, so you know she's gonna win that one. Similar to that.
you don't have to win both.
No, I'm saying it's similar to that. Because I'm saying
I got
when
you.
you saw Olivia Rodrigo was nominated for Best New Artist, you knew she's gonna win Best New Artist because nobody else on that list was nominated for Best Artist of the Year. But this is hard though. I said because I remember saying that Culture 3 was better than the off season, but the off season is really good as well. Moneybagg Yo album was good as well.
It is a sleeper, son. Super sleeper.
What you thinking, Reggie?
I'm gonna go off season.
Of course, we knew you was gonna pick that shit.
I built hard.
It was a good album though.
I would.
It was a good album, but
It would be a shame if Tyler Creator didn't win any of these.
Nah, he's definitely gonna win that album of the year, son.
So, but I would say Culture 3. But I just don't think I picked Tyler for anything. And
You think that Tyler gonna win though, right?
Yeah,
You think he's gonna win album of the year?
Yeah.
Director of the year, Cole Bennett, somebody.
Shit, that
Dave,
boy might.
Director X, Hype Williams, and Miss Elliott.
I'm gonna have to go. Cole
I would say
Bennett.
Cole Bennett just because that's the only really nigga I know. Who,
Not because of that,
who
because
always
that
killing
nigga-
shit, Lyrical Lemonade. He always wilding out.
Facts.
I'm not gonna say any of those.
What
DJs.
about DJ of the year?
What that is? Producer of the
We don't
year?
know what these niggas do.
DJ Envy.
Okay. Producer of the year, DJ Khaled,
Get the-
Hit Boy, Metro Boomin, DJ Mustard, The Alchemist, the Tyler Creator. I would have to say Hit Boy. Son.
Oh
Shit, the
I ain't gonna
Alchemist,
lie.
though, son.
Hit Boy did that Nas shit, dog.
He did do it.
The Alchemist, though, son.
Hit Boy did that Nas shit.
Hit Boy
dog.
did the Nas.
Yes.
The whole thing.
It's a toss up beat.
Or even Tyler the Creator, because I'm sure Tyler the Creator produced this whole album too, right?
Well, I don't
He
know.
did.
I think he did.
He
I
definitely
know that
did.
his last one
He just
he
had
did.
DJ Drama like.
I don't know about this one if he produced it. I know the last one he
DJ
produced
Drama
that
hosted
bitch.
it, yeah.
Yeah, so
So I'm not sure.
Bum, bum, bum,
It's a
bum,
toss-up
bum.
beat.
If I'm assuming Tyler the Creator produces, it'll be between Hit Boy and Tyler the Creator.
Producer of
Yeah.
the year, though.
But I would
son.
say Hit Boy. Give it that bitch to Hit Boy. I feel like Hit Boy don't get enough love, man.
I
He
think
produced
I
that
give it
Nas
to
shit.
Hit Boy
I would
as well.
have to go, and I'm
on the strength of the Nas album.
on. Yeah, definitely off of that because compare.
I give it to him.
The next best production throughout the whole year compared to that would be Donda, and Kanye should be on the list.
He produced the whole album. So, I mean,
Yeah.
Hustler of the year.
I give it to him.
Cardi B, Drake, Little Baby, Meg Thee Stallion, Sweetie, and Young Blue. Off rip, I'm crossing off.
Let's give it to
Sweetie.
Sweetie. Let's give it to Sweetie. She got the Happy Meal popping. She got all
That
the
is
girls.
a hustle, though. Son.
She got all the girls.
she do
wanna
have a
be
McDonald's
icy.
meal
The
out.
shit is called Hustler of the Year.
That's
No
true.
one-
Drake
does
put out
any-
2 albums and got a Nike line.
Does the nigga
Drake
have?
put out 2 albums and put out a whole Nike line.
Does he have a McDonald's meal? Yes or no?
So that's what gets you Hustler of the year.
I do have the
sale,
McDonald's
son.
meal.
McDonald's is an automatic sale over tennis shoes, over anything. McDonald's gonna sell faster, quicker. You're gonna flip that brick harder than anything else you could have out there in that product.
Meg Thee Stallion won this award last year.
Yeah, I remember.
How
She
was
did.
I do remember
Hustler
that.
of the year.
I remember she won Hustler of the year. I remember. I
What
feel
was she
like
hustling? Songs?
I ain't gonna lie. She was putting out a lot of shit.
She was
Baby-
performing.
I think
in
the
Bravo
baby.
shit too.
I think the baby should have won that one though.
She was
Because
putting
I
out a
think the
lot.
baby had put out 2 albums that year.
Hustler of the Year. Saweetie.
Really? You really believe that?
Son, I'm dead ass about the McDonald's thing. I'm
Okay.
dead ass about.
Nah,
the
I can tell
McDonald's
you
thing.
serious.
I wouldn't go Cardi B because Cardi B only put out like 2 videos.
Yeah, And she never mind.
Nigga, who is?
No, say what was on your chest, nigga.
Not this, eh? Let me see who on the list.
Nah, nigga, say what you about to
I was about
say.
to say she pregnant right now. So,
No more.
She still hustle.
She had the baby.
oh, she had the baby already.
quick.
Oh yeah, she actually just had it like last week. Congratulations.
You know
to her.
what? Matter of fact, because she was pregnant and she still was putting out music,
2 singles?
I'm gonna go ahead and say that she was hustling. She was hustling.
So Drake's 2 albums and Nike line don't mean nothing.
She was hustling.
I'm so sorry, Drake. We love you here at
Well,
So
that-
Boom
that-
TV, but Sweetie has a McDonald's.
I'm talking
motherfucking
about Drake,
meal.
but I would go Lil Baby.
I don't understand the question here. It's
I really don't
that
understand
shit flip faster.
Cardi
than-
B was pregnant though, son.
How,
Come
I
on.
really don't understand how Young Blue snuck his way onto this list. I don't understand the merit.
What else he have out?
That nigga don't got a kids meal. That's all I know.
I think he have like 2 songs.
He has a whole album, sir.
I haven't listened to it then.
We
No, his
Yeah.
album came out for sure. It was,
It's fire.
It's pretty good.
I haven't heard anything about
It's
it.
pretty
what's
good.
that?
It's pretty good.
I haven't heard anything about it.
Mm.
But I've heard about that Sweetie's McDonald's,
The McDonald's
meal.
meal. What's on the meal, son? Since you heard about it,
Shit,
you don't know.
Icy,
You don't know. Fries.
icy fries.
You want me to tell you what you get, son? McDonald's promote us right quick.
So you say Cardi B because she was pregnant?
Yeah, and she was still putting out music. Put out a video.
That's a hard task.
9 months.
That's
Baby about to
hustling.
drop during the video.
Who else on there?
I would say Lil Wayne. Not Lil Wayne, Lil Baby.
You had it right. Wayne feature, dropping features on everything. Shout out to Weezy F.
Best hip hop platform. Gonna be the last one we do. Complex, Genius, Hip Hop DX, Hot New Hip Hop, The Breakfast Club, The Shade Room, Warstar Hip Hop, and Double XL.
Wait, what?
DJ Academics.
DJ Academics.
Academics on there?
No, he's not.
DJ, the Breakfast Club.
Son,
the Breakfast Club touched on this. the fact that he's not nominated is kind of shows you the nepotism.
They said that?
No, I say that.
No.
I said they touched on this.
Oh, they talked about it?
I remember the Breakfast Club, they went over the nominations at the Breakfast Club, and it was like, DJ Academics should win for best hip hop platform.
That's
and the fact that he's not nominated
crazy.
is actually kind of wild.
Because it's true. Because literally,
Son,
that's all
niggas-
my son do.
Son, niggas know more than anything. You go to academics page or anything
That's
on
true.
academics
For
page.
hip hop news.
I wonder why he
is
wasn't
true.
on that hoe though.
I was about to say, I feel like that shows like
They don't love him out there.
I feel like
son.
that shows like the industry games and
They
the
truly don't
nepotism
love
that,
him.
that
You think that's what it is?
Son, do you know that they
Abs-
blame him
they-
for a lot of?
what else could it be?
They blackballing my son.
I don't think it's blackballing him. I just think he don't play the game, so he don't get invited to the party.
Facts.
Because he works with labels all the time.
Yeah, I know.
I just think the award.
And he do his own shit too.
Yeah, and I also
He-
think it's
yeah.
kind of like an independent artist.
Yeah,
He's
he not
buying
answering
shit.
to nobody.
Yeah, so I feel like that's
That's
another
true.
reason why he's not playing their games. But in reality, even the rappers know. The rappers don't talk about none of these. They don't call out none of these other hip hop platforms. When the rappers get mad at media saying some shit,
They
about
need
them, they're like, yo,
academics.
academics, fix this shit. Yo, academics, take that down. Yo, academics. Academics is the go-to.
Son, he's
place for
literally
hip-hop.
like number one,
Easily,
undisputed.
son.
Like,
That's true.
Number one, undisputed.
But don't get it wrong now. The Breakfast Club, come on.
son. But
But
they
listen,
don't,
They up there.
They don't
saying-
talk about that
I'm-
kind of
I'm
stuff
gonna
like
say
that
this.
no
I know,
more.
but I still give it to academics. But
They're talking about hip hop.
Yeah, I'm saying
in
I
the
think
Breakfast Club.
I don't.
Breakfast Club is elevated a little
Yeah, I
more
think
than
they're.
that.
Yeah, I think they're kind
They're
of.
beyond. They be having
I think
politicians
they're far
and
more
shit.
mainstream and far more broad than
Yeah.
maybe a hip hop platform. I think they're a platform that covers hip hop, but I wouldn't even consider Breakfast Club a hip hop platform because of like what
Definitely.
Justin said. They're far more broad. They cover
Definitely.
far more
Aspects of
topics,
life and
politics.
yeah,
like
yeah.
when the election's going on, they had a different politician on there every week.
Yeah.
and I don't think they like are just a hip hop platform. Same with the Shade Room. I wouldn't even consider Shade Room a hip hop platform. I would consider that like a black platform.
Oh yeah.
But they do.
I
They
def-
have everything
I
on
de-
that.
again,
though.
That's what I'm saying.
That's something else.
Same thing with Shade Room. They
You're
cover
right about that.
everything. It's not just
You're
a
right about
hip
that.
hop platform.
the Shade
It's a
Room
black
definitely
platform.
isn't just a hip hop platform. Some of that's a little disrespect.
I think
too.
that mostly everybody that has an Instagram follows the Shade Room.
But
Well, let me not say it's disrespect because they are
most
trying to
black
find
people.
a way.
They only have 26 million. So.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I'm saying you said most people, but like somebody like Kylie has 100 million. So I'm saying most people that by statistically,
Look who we
most,
said, though.
Yeah, that's
I'm saying
Kylie.
statistically, most people who have Instagram do not follow the Shade Room. I think a lot of black people because the Shade Room is a cultural thing. Like I said, I don't necessarily think it's a hip hop platform. It's a black cultural platform.
For the culture.
But yeah, I would say academics should win this.
That's
Double
crazy,
X,
son.
Royce Like Hip Hop don't even really cover hip hop no more.
Who?
Royce Like Hip Hop, it's like just a meme
Oh,
page
Royce
at
Like
this
Hip
point.
Hop.
And I'm not to be mean, but
I would say-
Complex kind of fell off.
They have just like
I would say Genius.
them niggas got a bunch of shit
I
on
like-
that. That's just,
I like-
Complex kind of fell off.
After
no?
academics left,
Yeah, I don't think.
I would say
Complex-
Genius. I like Genius.
What stand?
You know Genius? People like
No. I'm not talking about Genius. I'm just thinking about Complex.
when they have everyday
Platform.
struggle, when they have like sneaker shopping.
Yeah, but man, I don't know. I don't think anybody really truly. Complex is a more broader. I don't know.
Double XL. Double XL has also had the freshmen as well. So I would also.
Some of these.
I think the Breakfast Club is gonna win this.
yeah, I'm actually going Breakfast Club
But
as
I
well.
don't think they deserve to win it.
I'm actually
I think
going-
Genius or Double XL should win.
I'm
I
actually
think they're
going,
actually hip-hop platforms.
I think
DJ
they deserve it.
Academics.
Breakfast Club deserve it.
Like I said, I don't think they're a hip hop platform. I think they're grouped in there because they're a black platform. I don't think that's what they are.
Academics.
But and then they got the best international flow. Only person I know on this list is Dave. I actually like Dave's music too. Shout out to Dave. Y'all probably don't know who that is.
Nope.
He got that song, one song with Drake. I want to know. I'm not the show.
I don't know.
Shorty got a what? A
Yeah.
UK thing on a WhatsApp
I remember
now,
that.
like, full,
Yeah.
Like, well, that's Dave's
I
song.
remember that shit. Okay.
Yeah, I only know him because of the Drake
Drizzy.
stimulus package.
For free.
That's usually how I go. You hear me?
Yeah, man, but those are the nominations for we went over the VMAs and those are nominations for the BET Awards. What Donna's doing on my timeline. Oh, the Donna's look big as shit. Donna's look grown, bitch.
My son is old. He grown.
You see grown ass Adonis? Scorpion was a long time ago, huh?
You ain't lying.
God damn.
My son for sure grown.
What's this? What we talking about? What we gonna talk about next? Miss Renner, the demon.
Oh yeah.
Brittany went back wilding out. I remember we covered this a few podcasts ago. How she pulled off the lick of the
Lickety split.
the lick of the I'm not gonna say lick of the decade. I might be missing something now, but she hit a mean ass lick on my son, PJ Tucker, who is dumb because he's
not PJ Tucker.
PJ Washington.
PJ Washington.
I just about to say
PJ Tucker.
My fault.
That's a bulldog. That's a dog.
Wrong PJ. He's stupid though. That nigga already fucking with other IG models that he don't learn. He actually retarded.
It's disappointing that after you want to defend or not defend, but you want to put an arm around the young guy and be like, man.
I almost wanted to feel bad for him after the first time happened to him, but I was
I don't feel bad.
Listen, I almost wanted to. I'm like, oh damn, he young. She finessed him, but he should have knew better. But damn, that's he got. Yeah. But now after he fall into that trap again, not even say he got the bitch pregnant or anything, but you back still jaying IG models posting online. You just a dumbass nigga.
No, don't wild out. Learn your lesson.
Yeah, don't wild
Let's
out.
not act like boys don't be messing with like IG models and shit.
Understandably
like
so.
Yeah, absolutely. But you would think if
take a break.
So why y'all surprised that he messing with one?
You would think because we haven't seen many situations like the Brittany Renner and PJ Washington situation. When that shit
openly,
yeah,
we've seen it, but not as openly.
Like I said, we haven't seen it like that.
Yeah,
you wouldn't think that someone who if you touch a stove, you would think you want to touch a stove no more.
There's probably more niggas out there that's getting got that we probably don't even know about. That's
facts,
just like
son.
public knowledge.
Son, she said,
it's probably only public knowledge like that because of who she is.
Son, she said basketball players got the way they get.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I feel like it's far more people than we think that's getting got out there.
This is why him getting got is worse than everybody else getting got.
She's super vocal.
It's because of it's because who he got by. The other people that got probably got caught by not bitches. I'm sorry. Caught by women that they might have seemed like they had their motive, but it wasn't clear. We talking about he was with a woman that in years past had wrote a book talking about all the men she had slept with, who had basically gave a tutorial
after the fact
on how to finesse a nigga.
After the fact,
this is how you if you want to come off a lick, date an athlete. He came off somebody who said, "Yo, it's like going to a investor who robs people." And then you give them your money and you get robbed, opposed to you giving somebody who you thought was reputable and then you get robbed. You are even more dumb for going to the person who made it clear that they rob people.
My intentions are, I want to get the bag.
I finesse. If you want to finesse, come up off an athlete. He went to her. That's what make his way worse than anybody else's. Because of how open and public she is with, I might finesse a nigga.
But that makes her gangster at the end of the day too.
Absolutely.
That makes her super gangster because she I'm gonna tell you to your face how I'm gonna do it. And I'm gonna do it to you.
That's that Michael Jordan shit. I'm about to hit
But I'm gonna do it to you for 9 months.
I'm about to cross over. I'm gonna step back and I'm gonna hit a 3 in your face.
Hey.
And then do that shit.
Shout out to Brittany Renner. That's a shout out. Because I mean,
I don't see why we surprised though that he messed with another IG model. I'm not that surprised at all. Actually,
you have to learn your lesson after that. That's an expensive lesson.
I'm not that surprised, but it's like, God damn, man. God damn.
It's almost on some Tristan Thompson shit.
Because I mean,
Tristan Thompson different.
What he gonna mess with?
Like 50 million times.
What'd you say?
That's all they mess with. IG models. They don't be messing with nothing.
I don't know that. We only see him mess with 2. We don't know what other women he.
No, I'm just talking about athletes in general. They go for the Instagram model.
Yeah, they're gonna go to it's accessible. Sure. Yeah,
I think because that's what people want, and they have the access to it.
Very much so.
But
that's what they go for.
What's that girl name?
It's very easy.
Brittany Renner. She wild. She said stepdaddy season. She say don't let your baby mama or baby daddy block your blessings.
Which is a true statement. It's just coming from.
It's
a
actually a true statement.
It's just coming from the source that nobody wants to hear.
And she said it's that.
Yeah, what up? I got the car seat in the back. Let's go to the park. Don't let your baby mama or your baby daddy block your blessings. I know in theory it sounds good keeping the same person to have kids with, but that's insanity as well. So if it doesn't work out with them, it'll work out with someone else. Okay? It just will. That's how that goes. And trust me, I know it's ghetto.
I'm not gonna play the whole thing because it's 2 minutes long. But it said that having kids with the same person is insanity.
Yeah, that's kind of
that's crazy.
Yikes.
That's what you're supposed to do.
I mean, if you believe in what you want to believe in, I would prefer.
She be wild. And she said some other shit towards the end of the video talking about
he could take pictures with them.
Daddy can take the son. He can post pictures on Instagram, do whatever you want. It don't matter. And she said like, it's not even talking about my other hoes that I have. She was wilding out.
But you know what?
I don't
though.
think she really was wilding out.
And
that
I was
much.
gonna say, I was gonna harken back on that.
Let me actually play that part.
She and the only reason why she not wilding out because she is being honest.
We don't give a damn.
She's talking about new baby
You
mamas.
can have them. I have exited the rat race. I am not a threat. I want you to be around for a long time, not a good time. You can hold my son, put him on your story. I trust his judgment. I really do. I really, really do. I just want you guys to be happy. I swear.
Oh, she's talking
I
about the
do.
stepmom?
Now,
No.
I'm not a threat, but I can't speak for the other hoes that you don't know about.
Not the
Maybe y'all never been your way,
other hoes.
I don't think she wilding out at all.
She's wilding out.
She wilding out.
Why she wilding out?
I mean, she's being honest, but you can be honest and be wilding out.
absolutely.
Cause what she's saying?
That's absolutely.
She's saying that
Most of them
you could
people be honest.
post her son on the story.
I think she was referring to the dude
I think people-
having a new chick and her being able to post a baby on the story. I think that's what she was talking
No,
about.
because I think she went to like, but we're not talking about the other hoes, whatever that. Because I think she was talking about just saying. I don't know.
All his other hoes?
I think she was talking about hers.
Oh.
I feel like she's saying that, like, because I feel like if you have a baby by somebody and you get with somebody, I mean, if they mess with somebody, of course your child most likely, if they taking that person serious, is
but
gonna
you're not-
be introduced.
You're
But
not,
I
you're
think-
not posting my baby until we have a conversation.
Yeah, I think that too. I don't feel like any, and this coming from somebody who have kids, so
Facts.
say all this
Yeah.
shit with whatever. But I don't think that any decisions should be made really without the other person involved. Like
Facts.
me, if I have a baby, I can't just say I'm gonna introduce my baby to my new girl without running that past my baby's mother.
Right, and it's different
I
if
feel like that's disrespectful, and it's not just my judgment that's protecting the kid. What if the mother of the child sees something I don't see, and she's not comfortable with the child being around? And you have to respect both parents' input on the situation.
also you also got to deal with grandparents. Don't forget about that. Yo,
That's a whole nother level I'm not even talking about.
you know what I'm saying? But I'm just there are ways it goes.
I think
There are
often
ways
people
it
treat the
goes.
babies like it's just theirs when it's two people's. So you can't just make decisions without the other person.
Depending upon what the other person's doing, like if the dad.
Yeah,
not
sometimes
there,
boys be wilding.
Yeah,
my son,
if he's not there.
he's been very vocal about wanting to see his son. She was keeping him away from my son at
Oh,
one
she's
point.
keeping him away.
I don't know if
Not
she
no
anymore,
more.
but it was at one
Oh,
point where he was
damn.
begging
I'm about to say
to see his nigga.
You can't say all that stuff and then be keeping your child away
That's
from
another
something.
which I have
That's
problem with, 'cause I-
kind of wild.
She was, like I said, she was having other people hold her baby while he's on the internet begging to see his baby. But you got other people hold him out, son. It's wild.
Oh, she let another dude.
It wasn't another dude. I'm saying it was other people.
Okay, cool.
But
As long as it's
You can't
not
let
another.
other people see. Hey, fuck.
I mean, if
if-
it's somebody else, like family members.
Yeah, if it's
Not
her,
if-
if it's her
not if I'm-
grandma.
Not if I'm begging to see my son and I can't even see him, but other people can. That's fucked
Yeah.
up.
The
That's
baby,
true.
if the baby with her and she with family or something,
But there has to be
of
some
course they
type
gonna
of.
see him.
But
Not
there-
if I'm
there-
begging.
There should be.
It
Yeah,
don't
there
matter
should
if
be
you
no.
begging or not.
I should never have to beg to see my own child.
You shouldn't
First and
have to
foremost.
beg to see your child.
First and foremost, and especially if I'm taking care of said
Like I said, I
child.
don't think it's wrong.
Don't.
It's just rubbing salt.
Don't
in the
play-
wound.
don't
If
do
I'm
that.
begging to see my son and other people are seeing him more.
But
than
if
me.
you wilding out and you doing,
Sometimes it's like
if,
that,
if
too.
you're wilding out behind the scenes and then you begging online, that's two different things. Now we don't know
That
what's
is.
going on. True.
I don't know, Brittany Renner, she just get me very like.
It's because she has rigorous honesty, son.
I ain't
and
gonna
a
lie.
lot of
She
people
give me-
can't handle
Yeah,
it.
a lot of people can't handle
She
it.
give me
A
honestly.
lot of people can't handle honesty, and so due to the fact that her being so real, I can't be mad at
It's
that.
rubbing people the
She
wrong
give
way.
me very low vibration.
But son, you know how many
What you mean, low
people
vibration
possibly
energy?
think on her same level
like
and aren't as vocal.
like very dark negative energy.
You
around
getting
her.
that from her?
Yes, I think anybody who plots on somebody for not, mind you, I'm saluting the finesse. She did that shit, but I think anybody who has the capability to plot on somebody for 9 months, have a baby, and trap them is a relatively borderline evil person.
I don't think that's evil.
Whoa, you don't think plotting on somebody for 9 months and having them
Having a baby.
not having a baby,
Son.
but going into a relationship oh, I'm about to take advantage of this person, so they have to pay me for the rest of my life.
People take advantage of people all the time,
and that's not okay.
Right.
That's a bad thing, right?
I'm not getting no negative energy from it. She just,
That's
like I
not
said,
negative?
she just being very honest about what she doing.
Okay, what about what I just said? So you don't think that plotting on somebody and
It's depending on what. It's
So-
depending
so-
on what you plotting on.
So you don't think
No, what he
It's-
just
what
everything
I
he just said,
though,
everything he just
her
said.
plotting on him, going to his games, acting as if she wants to be with him,
Really in love with him.
really in love with
when
him.
she doesn't give a fuck
and
about
then
him.
As soon as the baby gets dropped, she break up with him, and he has issues even seeing his son. You don't think there's nothing wrong with that to you?
Maybe a little,
little?
but I still don't think it's like negative,
that's-
evil.
Son,
type
there's
shit.
no defense
I
to
think
that. There's no defense to
I'm not even
that.
saying that she's an evil person,
Cause
but that act
Is
is
evil.
That is an
evil
evil.
act.
But let's
act.
say this,
just like if I run into somebody's house and knock their grandma out and take her grandma purse, that's some evil shit.
Yeah, you're gonna
that
knock
is
on my
evil.
mama.
But you just took it to the next level.
I don't think that's the next level. That's also
That's-
hitting a little somebody.
That's definitely next level.
hold on.
We're talking about punching a nigga grandma. That's next level.
And then you're talking
I
about
actually-
breaking a nigga's heart,
Exactly.
Versus-
manipulating
I
a
know,
nigga,
listen
making
to
a
me.
nigga
Talking about leaving a
believe.
nigga in a trap for 18 years at minimum, potentially ruin somebody's life.
Facts.
Tying somebody to you without I don't. To me, those are very similar acts to me. Maybe to you, that's next level.
It's not.
Might even be
Or-
financial torture.
or-
Physical harm to somebody's
mental
fucking
harm.
grandma.
Mental harm is just as bad.
I don't think so.
I think mental harm can actually be worse.
This nigga
Mental-
had
mental
all
harm
the,
can last
this
way
nigga
longer.
had all the information at his disposal. The bitch had a book. He had all the information at his disposal. And let's not act like boys just
Son,
don't do shit like
let
that
me
all
say
the
this.
time.
He is a young man.
It's
at the end of
like
the
I
day.
said, it's an act that
people-
wasn't right. I don't think that the act was right in
He
the way
got
that she did it,
finessed.
but she did it. But she
Right.
was being very honest about what she did. And a lot of people do shit, but they not honest
She was
about
honest about it after
not
the
honest
fact.
about
But being honest, make it
it. It don't.
okay.
It don't make it okay.
But she was
But
being
what I'm
honest about
saying
it
is,
after
he
the
had
fact.
all the information at his disposal. Most of the time, when boys plotting on somebody, like, oh, I'm about to get up, I'm going to hit, and I'm going to leave her alone. They don't know that. But they just going to doing it. Niggas they don't be knowing. They think I'm in love, blah, blah, blah. You don't be knowing. Niggas plot on women all the time.
That and sometimes I think some niggas don't care as well.
Right.
Some
Like I
niggas
said-
make mistakes because they just don't give a fuck.
That's what I'm saying.
They don't care because of X amount of money millions they already got. So what's one more baby mama or something like that? But that's the flaw and that's the issue. But you can only congratulate and tip your hat to someone who has their playbook open. They got pictures of their playbook, videos of their playbook. They showing you the games in practice. They showing you how they play in the field. She even showed you a championship game she had one time with Uzi.
And you ignored it.
You still
If you
chose
ignore
to do
it, I
that.
mean, that's your fault.
Like
so
I've never once said that. I've said on here right here just minutes ago that she did a thing I can't be mad at. She hit the crossover. She said I'm a crossover step back and shoot in your face, and she did. And she cold for that. She did that. She pulled off a major finesse. Cool, but for example, this is what PJ Washington did. He put on all his jewelry, put on the new fresh kicks, had his AirPods in with his new iPhone, and then went and walked through the hood, and then got robbed.
Facts.
Like I said, you don't feel bad for him because he got robbed. Because nigga, you look what you did. You knew you was gonna get
Why
robbed.
you wasn't in the car? Why you didn't have security?
Something.
All this
You
stuff.
put
yeah.
yourself in position to get robbed. You fucked up. But that does not make the people who robbed him any less immoral. That is still some
Facts.
evil shit that they did. It doesn't make it any less wrong. Even though the motherfucker basically begged for them to do it. It does not make it any less evil. It doesn't make it any less wrong. That's basically what she did to me.
It was messed up, but she got him. Got him,
Yeah, she
coach.
well, I guess there's a lot of immoral people out there.
Absolutely.
Hey,
I
hey.
never said I disagree with
Son,
that. I agree
Brittany
with that 100%.
Renner is not the only person out here in the world. They have niggas that are just as shiesty and
Absolutely.
dirty
It's
and
niggas-
fucking
it's niggas
disgusting.
that trap girls every
You know what
day.
I'm saying? You know, niggas. Hey, we can only go so on and so forth in this topic.
I'm not. There's a lot of people that do immoral
Yeah,
shit, but we just
man.
talking about this one. I don't.
You know.
She's like I said. I get very negative energy because she did some evil shit.
I wouldn't go as far as to say negative energy
I
and
think
stuff
so.
like that.
I think anybody who's capable of doing shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Like I think
could-
it's
I
what
could
she
I
did.
could never even do that to somebody. My body wouldn't let me. My moral compass would not let me do that to somebody.
It is a very.
And I think it takes a lot for you to especially that amount of time.
She was going after what she wanted.
Evil shit, bro.
And to also,
she went after what she wanted.
She brought it.
Evil.
She also branded herself in a certain light too. So it's just like she don't care about what people think.
That's because she know niggas still go fuck with her.
Oh yeah.
Because at the end of the day, to be honest, niggas are stupid.
Some people are.
Nah, most niggas are stupid.
Okay.
You put a chick in front of their face.
Are most girls stupid too? Then
And boys,
most girls
shit
stupid?
turning to mush.
Most girls stupid?
No.
So most dudes are stupid, but not most girls. Crazy. So men are just dumbasses.
Let me
to
just
you.
say this.
That's
Look,
crazy.
now you just putting
You just
words in
bash
my mouth.
men. You just said most men are stupid.
Listen to me. Most men behind a woman are stupid. When it comes behind pussy, they brains turning to mush.
So what about men, women and men?
Niggas put far more work into getting pussy than anything else.
It's not true.
That's a true statement. You doing all that, but the shit is true, son. You don't think that niggas put in a lot of work to get pussy versus doing other things?
Why do you think this?
Son, because that's what boys do.
Who's boys? Who is we?
Men, nigga,
No.
men.
No.
Hold on, let him get it off. Let him explain.
He didn't say that.
But
Right.
so
Men.
you truly feel like men work harder to get put
Than anything else, son.
Than anything else.
Boys go get that job.
That's
Boys go get that job to make that money to impress that girl. Boys go put on that jewelry to impress that girl. Boys go buy the new kicks to look good to impress that girl. The car to get the women attention. Most everything that they do is for the women's attention. Son.
So you truly believe that most men's mind frames is solely to do it predicated upon because of what they think a woman is gonna like.
Yes.
You're wrong.
Okay.
I don't. Not you're wrong as in for. You're saying majority, and that's a lot of
Majority,
people.
son.
You're casting a lot of people into one certain box. Just want to put that out there.
Like I said, son.
so what do women do what they do for?
I feel that majority of men.
What makes you think this though?
I just told you. I literally just explained
said
it.
He did.
You listed what they do. I'm saying, but what makes you think that they do these things for the pursuit of that, and not necessarily because like the first thing you said, get that job. What makes you think that person doesn't want to get that job just because he wants success and he wants generational wealth?
And it's men out there that does get that job and for that, but majority of men don't.
What makes you what?
Hold on. So a question.
Where you get this knowledge
What's usually at the top of the men list? And sex is usually at the top,
from? I disagree.
and that's majority of men.
I disagree.
We can look that up right now.
I think
we can Google that. Son. Majority of men, sex is always gonna be at the top of the
Son,
list.
wait.
They
top of the
prioritize
list.
sex.
What list?
You
Son,
think?
of what they want. What they
Son,
what
that is an inaccurate
not.
assessment of majority. You are saying a vast majority of males
like
in
I
the
said, son,
world,
it's my-
in America, men in general. I
Yes.
know
You got a
but
negative
you have
outlook
to-
on men. You know
I
that,
was
right?
about to,
I don't have a
bruh.
negative
Oh
outlook
my,
on men.
son,
no,
I'm
listen,
I'm telling the truth.
absolute-
I'm speaking the truth.
that's not a fact.
Absolutely
It is
do.
a fact.
That's not a fact.
You definitely have a negative outlook on men because you literally said your first the statement that sparked this conversation was that you saying most men are stupid
Behind women.
and women
And
are not?
I did retract my saying, but I
it's
said
women
most
not-
women,
what about
most
women
men get crazy when it comes to women, son.
It's not true. son.
So
It is
women don't
true.
get crazy when it comes to men.
I'm not saying that,
So why are men stupid and women are not?
son. I don't know.
Okay.
But
Like I
but
said,
hold on. One
I-
question-
why
I'm
you-
not.
that's why
I'm
you
not
have
a,
that
I'm
negative
not a
outlook on
woman.
men.
Right,
I'm not a woman,
right,
so I
right,
can't
right,
explain. But I am a man.
So you can speak for all men then?
I'm not speaking for all men.
Well, most.
Majority of men, though.
So because you're a man, you can speak for most
Listen,
men.
from what I know, from what I experience, I think that majority of men, sex is always going to be at the top of their list, and I think that a lot of the stuff that they do is for a woman, to impress a woman, to get that woman. That's just what I think, son.
That's very interesting, son. So, quick question. Just
Mm-hmm.
quick question. So, when fuck it, let's say who was in the finals when Giannis made it to the NBA, he did that to get a woman.
I'm not, son. No, that's
Hold on, wait.
You
I got another
literally
question.
that's something
Wait.
completely different.
Hold on, I got another question. When Jay-Z decided to start rapping, he did it to get a girl.
Jay-Z didn't even want to rap.
It's not what he asked you.
You get me? When Virgil decided to design some clothes, he did it to get a woman.
I ain't saying you naming people. Like I said,
I think this is what Justin. This is what Justin's
it's majority.
Getting at. Justin is getting at that men.
That's the minority.
Listen, Justin's getting at that men have purposes and
Other fucking aspirations
outside of women. That is like I heard Shannon Sharp say the other day on Undisputed.
And I'm not saying
Listen,
that
let me finish my saying.
That's the thing.
Let me finish. I heard Shannon Sharp say on what's the show?
Undisputed.
Undisputed the other day. He was explaining about how when he had girlfriends while he was playing, he said he always explained to him that football, you have to always be okay with being number 2 because football is number 1. And I feel like a lot of men, especially when we talk about successful men, I think most men think success is or money is most men's motivation above sex. Especially successful.
I would definitely put money, power, success. I would definitely put for most.
I
Now,
think
if you want to say,
I think money and power is what most men want.
Definitely
over sex.
Definitely over just plain and simple intercourse. Yes.
Money and power being power / success.
You know what
money
I'm saying?
and power is what most men want.
And within that order, now they have a few young-minded people that you might be referring to that would possibly only be mainly focused on that. I mean, of course, when you young and you know what I'm saying, but even then, I still feel like we underestimate. In this day and age, especially, we underestimate men and men's minds. Like, it's kind of crazy that we would put vagina. Oh, sorry. That we would put.
I think
that we would put in intercourse, because I mean, it could be sex with anybody, so whoever. But that before, I don't know, because I would think that people's first thing was purpose and existence and fulfilling that before that. But I could be wrong. Reg could be wrong. You could be wrong. We all could be wrong.
You could be, son.
I don't know how we got there.
I have no idea.
Oh, because he said most men are stupid.
And that triggered this nigga right here. Oh, me?
No, that triggered him.
No.
Look, I just think men get bashed a lot in public often.
We do, but you know what? Sometimes it's been rightfully so, because niggas have been bad.
Niggas be stupid
Niggas have been running shit and doing shit the wrong kind of way for a long period of time, and niggas do deserve a little flack for fucking.
We definitely deserve it.
I don't think so.
Well, we haven't received the flack for the fucking that we
deserve. What?
Niggas deserve to get if you doing stupid shit.
I'm not
going with what he's saying.
I'm talking about how I just think men are free game to bash.
Right now, technically, yes.
And like as opposed to any other group that are defended.
Easy target for sure.
I feel like men are the only undefended group in public right now. So unless you like a black man in the police, in that instance. But most men are not protected.
True. In
most ways. Like, it's free game. You can say whatever you want about a dude about men in public and not really get any backlash for it.
Niggas ain't shit is at an all-time high.
Right. Like I said, if I was
the temperature for niggas ain't shit is literally through the roof.
If I was to say anything anti-woman, I'd be attacked instantly. Even when it's been times where I didn't say anything anti-woman. I said something about a woman that I didn't like on this channel. Even I say I don't like woman's music, and people attack me and call me a misogynist or whatever the fuck. But a woman could blatantly say I hate men or whatever the fuck, and it's okay.
But it's mainly due to the nature of how the world has been working in. I mean, shit. It's just,
back to what we were talking about earlier,
it's just the up and comings. The up and comings.
But yeah, what you said you want to talk about something else, Reginald? What were we talking about earlier?
Fucking Brittany Renner?
No. It was something else that we was talking right before we cut the mics on.
Oh, about the friend zone.
Oh yeah.
I'm about to say something
Have
else.
any of y'all been friend zone?
Good job, Reggie. Whew.
I personally,
but I think we was talking about something else too, though.
I got friend zoned.
I actually got friend zoned as well.
I've been friend zoned.
I don't understand how y'all do that to yourself. It's impossible to be friend zoned without your consent.
It's easy.
Is it
without your
impossible?
consent.
Yes.
What? Nigga, you could be friend zone as soon as you say, hey.
What?
Boy, what, nigga?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, my name's
He's a
Justin, friend.
He's a
Hey,
friend.
friend. You can definitely get friend zone immediately, son. Off of.
I can't be friend zoned if I'm not your friend.
You might be in a genjutsu, son, because you for
In
sure
all
might
seriousness, I cannot be friend zoned if I'm not your friend. If I go to somebody that I want to pursue romantically and then they don't give me that energy back, I have a choice to then fall into the friend zone and be their friend, even though I want something more, or I can just disengage with that person. If I want you romantically and I can't, at that, it's up to me whether I want to be in the friend zone or not. If I want to just be your friend,
well, that's a true statement. But
if I stop being if I don't be just your friend, I'm not in the friend zone.
But you could be friend zoned after.
I just got rejected.
But you could be friend zoned after you and your friend have been having casuals. Like y'all could have, say for instance, y'all could have casually done it 3 times. And
am I in the friend zone at that point? Though?
But after that, after that, she just be like, you know what? I much rather us just be friends, stay friends.
But then at
Friend
that,
zone.
but listen, then
at that point, I'm like, okay, I still value as a friend. Let's keep our friendship.
But at that point, but listen, that's your choice though. If I at that point say, oh, if we're not having sex, I don't think our relationship will work. Like even as friends, I don't think I can just be friends with you after we already had sex. Then I'm not in the friend zone.
Just depends on how much you care about that individual.
Friends, I'm not saying what causes it, but it has to be consensual on both sides. If I don't want to be in the friend zone, I'm not going to be there. Because
so you saying basically you just gonna stop talking to her?
Yes.
At that point.
If I wanted more than being friends with somebody, I wouldn't subject myself to the friend zone.
So you saying that you gonna stop talking to her the once she tell you that
she don't
I don't see you that way. That's what you're saying?
If I wanted more than that, I wouldn't subject myself to the friend zone.
You still got friend zoned at that point.
I didn't.
We did.
If
you stopped talking to her because she told you,
I got rejected. If I got rejected. I didn't get in the friend zone. We have to be friends for me to be in the friend zone.
So you wasn't friends with her before? Because I mean, obviously y'all was talking.
That doesn't make us friends. That mean I'm friends with everybody I talk to. If I get a girl's number and I'm texting her for a couple of days, and then I make it clear I want romantic, and she says no, and then I'm her friend already after these 2 days.
Sound like a friend to me.
You're not her friend. But the term friend zone is like just like
that's true. I think you taking it too direct.
Yeah.
I'm not taking it too direct.
Nah,
I'm taking it
like you're making it like you actually have to.
You
be
have to
friends.
be real friends.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that.
You don't
either.
have to be friends.
I'm not saying that either. I think in order
That's what you making it sound like though. You just
said,
said, "Are we friends?"
Let me finish my sentence. I'm about to explain it to
that.
you. In order to be friend in the friend zone, I have to still be having a relationship with you, whatever that relationship may be, friends or so. I have to be on. If I disconnect that relationship, I'm not in the friend zone.
But I mean, at that point, you still got friend zone, but you just stopped talking to her.
I got rejected.
You just stopped talking to her though because she put you in the friend zone.
Because I got rejected.
AKA friend zone. When you get rejected,
because
you're getting put in the friend zone because you.
Thing.
It is. When you get rejected, if you go on somebody, you tell her, hey, you want to be with her romantically, and she tell you no, I don't really see you like that.
From what
you basically got rejected.
Yes,
which is basically the friend zone. You got because you wanted more, you didn't get that.
So there's no difference between rejected and friend zone.
There is. Look, people out. Say for instance, you go to the club. Boom. You go to the club. You meet a chick. Y'all talk. You text to it. She decides that she don't really want to talk to you like that. You didn't get friend zone.
I got rejected.
You got rejected at
she
that
didn't
point.
Want me. I wanted her.
But hold on, let's go another route. But let's say for instance, you got a chick that you've been cool with for a little minute. Y'all been talking beforehand.
Well, how would you mean cool with?
Like we just been cool, like just regular cool. Like I text you occasionally, we hang out occasionally.
I get your number. We
text. Like I came to you at first.
You met her.
I came to you at first.
You got
I
the
just
number.
so happened to wind up getting your number. It wasn't on no I'm trying to fuck. It was just on some I got your number. You're making that face like you just can't have a girl's number. He
can't just get a number. You hear me?
So we about to do a deep dive real quick then. One quick question. So you can't just have a girl's number, yes or no?
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
so what's the issue? All right, so bet. So you have her number, y'all cool, y'all just be texting, yada yada yada. Then all of a sudden you decide, oh, you know what? I've been talking to so and so for about 2 months, 3 months. We've been kicking it around mutual friends and whatever. I feel like I like her. I want to holler at her.
Right.
You go up, you pursue it, be like, hey, I think you're actually really beautiful, amazing girl, but blah blah blah. I don't have corona, y'all. Sorry. And she's just like, oh, well, no, I don't see you that way. I think we're just better off as friends. You wouldn't still be friends with her after all that?
No.
Wow.
Like I said, I wouldn't subject myself to that.
Man.
I wouldn't.
I mean, you shot your shot, but that's
I'm
still
not,
your dog.
Not for me. I can't. I can't. Let me say I can't. I'm not gonna put myself in a position. I'm gonna say I can't. I can't act like I don't want something romantic with somebody I do.
Understandable.
So if
you would further detach yourself from that.
If I made my decision that I want something with you romantically, I can't go back. I at that point, after the rejection, we would no longer be friends. There is no more texting. There is no more hanging out because I want something more than that. And at that,
she was a good friend then.
I can't do that. Like I said, I want something more than that though. And at that point,
I kind of feel what Son's saying.
I'm subjecting myself.
Because say for instance, you're in love with this person.
I'm hurt. I'm not saying. I'm not.
No,
gonna
but
go
I'm
that,
just saying.
I'm not gonna go that far. I'm like that's
friends.
just real strong.
We just saying that we was friends.
Possible. You can fall in love with your friend.
I'm not gonna. I just want to subject myself to that because if I want something more, I'm only hurting myself by acting like I don't around you.
Facts.
So at that point, I'm just it's
damn. How much you like them?
It's a selfish act.
How much you like them like that? I mean,
I'm not. If I want you, I'm not gonna subject myself to being around.
But
you
it depends on how I wanted you. If I just wanted to fuck, it would be a different feeling than I'm not gonna be able to fuck her. That's you know what I'm saying. Or versus, damn, I really liked her. If I really liked her, then
like
I could
you
be
seen
like,
as
if I liked you at all,
you know what I'm saying. Like damn.
would you really want to?
Because if I have
lose that friend,
because what if you have a friend you like, damn, she kind of been looking thick
But
lately.
I
just want to fuck.
If I'm friends with somebody and I would go into the situation of approaching her romantically, knowing that if it's a no, then we can't be friends no more.
Interesting.
I think that's why most people say I would try to date them, but I don't want to mess up the friendship because they know if they go there,
it's over.
Then I wouldn't go there. Because if it's me, I'm not gonna be able to hang around you and act like I don't love you.
But I feel like they only say that because if you actually do get in a relationship with somebody, it's a possibility that, of course, you can break up. And if you do break up, it might have some type of effect to the friendship.
Definitely it's going to have some type of effect.
That's what I feel like it is.
Both. I think even making it known that you want to be with that person will fuck up the friendship. Because I don't think people that's in the friend zone stay there forever. I think eventually shit get awkward.
Son, you definitely can. No, you get.
I don't think that friendship will last forever.
I'm agreeing with you. Yeah, I
don't think so. I think
shit can get hairy.
I think it would eventually suffer or fall apart because of I want more.
That other person find each other attractive in some capacity. It's a wrap after that because eventually it's gonna be one day, one night.
Like I had
the liquor hit different. You heard me.
I remember I knew somebody. Motherfucker said they had a guy friend. Said that they was cool, best friends. Nigga was in love with her. The friendship was never the same after she found out. They was great friends, but he wanted more. And the fact that nothing even happened, but he just made it known that he wanted more, and he'd never be okay. They was never friends again. They was the best of friends. I think most situations be like that. If a dude wanna fuck with you, after he make that known, it fucks up the friendship.
Or vice versa, if a girl brings it up to a dude's attention, and dude be like, "Whoa, I thought we was just cool."
I think it's depending on how mature you are about the situation.
So? I don't think it has anything to do with maturity.
No, it definitely does.
I disagree.
Because you can still be friends with somebody that rejects you.
So what does it have to do with maturity?
Right. If you gonna be mature about the situation and be like, well, hey, you know what? They actually don't want me.
But what about your feelings?
I can still.
So
what about your feelings?
What about it makes me immature to say, okay? I think it's very mature to go the way I said about it as well. I don't think either one is less mature than the other.
Yeah, I don't have to be selfless for somebody that don't want to be with me.
Facts. If I say, oh,
what?
If I go to you say, oh, I want this, and you say no, it's not immature for me to say, oh, okay, I understand that you don't want what I want, but for my own well-being, I just feel like we have to end the relationship because we don't want the same thing. We don't see eye to eye.
It's no point of me making myself suffer.
Facts.
And I'm not being selfish by that.
It's just immature of me. It's actually very mature of me to recognize the situation and realize it's not going to work out for me. To know myself, okay, I want more from you. So I'm not gonna continue and act like I don't. I don't think it's anything immature about that at all.
Because I mean, before you seen this person as a friend, before you actually started pursuing her romantically, right?
Sure, I mean, I guess. And
But My thing is though, if that person is actually your friend, how you say that person is your friend, that I don't think that should affect.
But if I grow
the friendship,
so if me wanting something more should not affect our friendship.
If you wanted more, and she says, blah blah blah, whatever, I still think you should be able to still be friends with that person.
So what you're doing is saying that's easier. What you're doing is a easier said than done task because again, you don't know in that scenario the person's feelings towards the other person, how deep the shit could possibly go, as well as to furthermore go and say that it's immature that they would distance themselves when they're actually sparing the feelings and sparing the rest of whatever left of the friendship could possibly be. And maybe we could come back to be friends, but I can't force myself to be your friend because then guess what? It sits then some type of resentment. Because then once you start seeing that your friend's happy and now she got a man, and then you're low-key always hating. And then she's hearing the comments and then y'all get into it because you just mad because you want me and I got a man. And you know what I'm saying? No, listen.
Never lay out a vivid.
Listen. But I'm telling, but don't it sound right? Exactly. So it's just like one of those things where you gotta be careful on, yes, you could want to make it seem like it's a big thing, a bigger person thing to do, but fuck that. I got feelings too. I'm a person. Fuck all that.
I don't think it's anything immature about recognizing what you want, and if it can't be that, then going accordingly. Like I said, I don't think going along with the relationship is a bad thing, but I just don't think it makes it immature if I recognize, okay, I want this, I can't have it. All right. That's like me going to a restaurant. Y'all got chicken Alfredo? Or y'all out of chicken Alfredo? I don't want nothing else on the menu. I'm going to just leave. Yeah. That's the same thing. I can't have what I want, and I'm not going to settle for anything else. That doesn't make me mature. That just means I can admit that it might be selfish, but I don't think it's immature.
Well, while we're on the subject of that, then, of being friend zone and people trying to pursue each other romantically, do y'all think that right now, is it harder to date right now versus back then with like social media and everything?
Like, what do you mean harder?
Like as far as the genuine aspect of actually like getting to know someone. Type stuff versus like, I'm looking on your Instagram, I see your pictures, you only showing me the good part, and I don't really know you. Like you stay in one state, I stay in other state.
Hasn't that always been a situation though? Even if there's no social media, I see you from the outside looking in, I see what I think is cool. Even if, like I said, there's no social media, I look at you. Either way, there's never been a time where you didn't have to get to know somebody to truly understand.
But I'm just saying as far as like the more traditional way.
What do you mean?
Like as far as I'm just about to come up to you and I'm gonna talk to you.
I see what you're saying now. Is it harder as far as
I still don't understand.
Basically saying, is it harder to try to make a connection with someone truly without the old ways, the old means of communicating? Like he started off with instead of I have an opportunity to go up to a young woman in person and say, how you doing? Now I have
the opportunity.
Versus sliding in their DMs.
Yeah, no, but that's what you're saying. Like, what is it? How do you manage with dating throughout the new changes and everything? What's going on and the multiple ways you can find a partner? I guess
that just means, like I said, because there's no options that have been eliminated.
No, there've only been more options.
So which would make it easier.
Or more difficult.
How?
I'm just saying.
I'm asking.
I don't know.
You said you're just saying. I'm asking how. You said it.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right. How? Let's say, for instance, back then people didn't have,
Let me say this real quick. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Back in the day, you could only date people that you were in proximity.
This literally was what I had to start with.
You can date anybody anywhere. It actually gives you more opportunities to find people you have things in common with and similar interests.
And it goes into sometimes because people.
No.
I don't think people necessarily go into dating for similar interests.
I'm not saying it gives you more opportunity.
Oh yeah,
to find some. Let me say not that to find somebody that you would be compatible with because you have the world to pull from as opposed to your 20-mile radius.
Now,
whatever your radius was.
Now I believe it to be more difficult for the person that is normally, well, not normally. Let me say for the person that would normally just be more humble. I feel like everyone feels like they have options. I feel like I feel like nowadays everyone feels like they're the shit and in their own way. So it doesn't really matter. Like you could be talking to one person at that moment, but know that in the middle of you talking to them, they talking to X amount of other people too.
They know that.
And again, it's not like there hasn't always been competition when it comes to the heart. I mean, love's fair. All love's fair in love and war.
So you think the competition make it hard? Is what you're saying?
There might be a little more stiff competition, and then you have everybody.
So is that what you're saying? Though? You think the competition will make it harder?
More stiff. It's more stiff. I mean,
so I'm asking you. I'm not.
As far
I've
as
said
like,
yes. I've said yes. There's more competition out there. Like, granted, let's say. This beautiful, like a beautiful unicorn, son.
But
hold on, let me finish. A beautiful unicorn, and she lives in fucking middle of nowhere, Texas, and I'm the nigga from the town or whatever. And then she thick as hell. She basically IG model status. But I come approach her, but now that nigga James Harden can come slide in them DMs like it's nothing and take her right away from me. Gone. Thanos, just like that.
But even still, I get that. But at the same time, if you live in that small town, 9 times out of 10, if she's that what you described, every dude in that small town is gonna be getting at her still. So it's like it's never, like I said, it's never been.
They're gonna be trying to get at her, but again, it's
never been not competition. And even like I said, even before that,
I already said that. Even back in the days.
So like I said, a woman would choose her best option, right?
Facts.
But even then, the competition would be the same. You should still pick her best option.
Shit, not necessarily even a woman.
Okay. I'm saying, but either way, people will always still pick their best option.
Yeah, but I feel like nowadays, due to the idea of how many options people think they might have, they tend to, what's the word I'm looking for? Get a little more picky.
Yeah,
and
not really care so much.
No. Not only that, some people get unrealistic within their own situations.
Because my thing is, I think that how it is, like, I'm just going back off you about being picky. I feel like it's kind of messing everything up for this generation as far as, like...
Pickiness?
Yeah. Like if
nothing wrong with being picky.
It's nothing wrong with being picky.
That's all you telling
me
not to have standards.
I feel like they're being, like, overly, like, picky. Like, oh, you have to make this and this, or you have to have like a certain amount of followers on your Instagram, or you have to have,
basically unrealistic expectations.
Right, unrealistic expectations. And I feel like social media definitely is playing a big part in those unrealistic expectations.
I'm not gonna lie, but before there was social media, there was media. Media had been putting unrealistic expectations in people's heads for so long, so it's kind of hard to just solely put it on it. But would I say it magnified?
I think it
magnified it. It might have
definitely.
I think you often do this, Reggie. I think you overinflate a small group of people, or not as big as group of people. I don't think that the amount of people that you think because what you basically described was pretty what's that superficial? Is that the word I'm looking for?
Superficial,
like caring about followers and shit like that.
Yeah, very
I think
superficial.
Describing the more superficial person. I don't think it's. I think when you're on social media, it looks like more people are like that than they are in real life. Like people be lying on social media all the time. People say stuff on social media and act the way that but in reality, they not. Like bitches are not. Bitches.
But social media is superficial
woman to be on Instagram talking about, oh yeah, my man gotta have this, and this. Meanwhile, they dating a nigga that working at McDonald's in real life. Like they lie on social media.
Or a nigga not working at all.
In real life, I don't think women are like that.
Yeah.
Like I said, women that say what they won't do on Instagram, but
and it be the same for niggas, boy.
Exactly.
You niggas will sit up here and say you're not gonna do this and this for this girl, but nigga, hey man.
I think you overinflating like social media versus real life. And I think in real life it's not nowhere like that at all. People be lying on the internet.
People lie on the internet. But in real life, I believe it's still much more of a challenge as well, because due to people wanting to be socialites on a social network, you forget how to verbally express or communicate things that you want from your partner. That's why a lot of relationships go awry, because everything that they want and express is through social media instead of expressing it to their partner. But that's neither here nor there.
Because they might be seeing like this couple on social media, like, oh,
again,
look what they doing. They going on vacation and this right here. But y'all not really doing that. So they like, damn, it's starting to be like why I'm not doing this.
That's the one
like
thing
they feel like they supposed to have that.
That's something I will agree with, but I don't think that's just a relationship thing. I just think that's a
people thing,
a person thing. Yeah, nowadays. Like I said, I remember seeing. I think it was Kevin Gates. He was doing an interview. He was like, when you look at social media, you comparing your real life to somebody's highlights. And I just think that's a person thing. I don't necessarily think that's something that's a relationship thing. I just think that's people.
I think it works in relationships as well.
Yeah, I think it. Yeah, but I think it's more of people. I agree that it comes in a factor in relationships, but I think it's just a person thing. Like single people do it. Single people look at, oh, this motherfucker's 25, they didn't bought their first house. I still live with my daddy. What the fuck going on? Other shit. That's what
like. Oh, they married.
Yeah, it's people compare themselves.
I'm 33. I'm not married. I feel like I should be married type stuff. But I think that social media is definitely just messing up a lot of people's mind as far as like, you know, realistic expectations and stuff.
It's a manipulator, but I mean, you can't fault people for what they have now deemed as entertainment. You know, social media has become a form of people's enjoyment, just like TV, low key, and you get all kind of different news besides just relationships or things like that. So it plays a lot of social media. The aspect of it is just another sub media, and the media is always going to pump what they want, you know, the next thing for you to want to have in your head. But as far as when it comes to getting out there and dating, and I personally feel like I could not even be in that mind space
right now than back then.
I can't even fathom what I would say, what I do.
I just think the options that you have so many. Like I said,
there's nothing wrong with options, but does it make it easier?
I don't think it makes it easier.
100% makes it easier
to make a genuine connection with somebody.
You have to make the genuine connection the same way you did now. It's the same process. Just the meeting them is different.
Do you think it's gonna be quality?
But let's say
it's the same exact process, bro. The same exact process. You just go about meeting them in a different way. Either way, back then, it was people. If you saw somebody and they were whatever, you perceive them as something, you always still have to get to know people and understand who they really are to form a genuine connection. That's not changed. It never will change. Social media, like I said, just gives you more access to more people, which in turn makes it easier to find somebody who you will be compatible with in a relationship.
But I think the more access you get to more people, I think that it makes it more difficult because, like Justin said, it's options. Like, you know, let's say that you talking to somebody and she like, oh, you know, I really like Corey, blah, blah, blah. But then, you know, she on social media, she starts seeing this, starts seeing that, and it just start to change her way of thinking like, you know what? Right. And she just like, you know what? Somebody sliding her DMs and then all of a sudden,
that's absolutely fine.
She talking to somebody else now.
She has those options and I also have those options. It's on both ends.
Yeah.
Like I said, you're gonna eventually meet somebody, and you have, like I said, and that same thing could happen before social media. I could be dating a girl and she meet a dude at the grocery store. She's like, damn, he's really handsome.
Why do you think a lot of people?
Where do you work? Oh, you're a doctor. Oh, wow, that's crazy.
Well,
I'm saying that could always happen.
Can happen. But what are the odds of her meeting a doctor in a grocery store versus somebody on Instagram and she have all these options?
Not just a doctor, but
nigga sliding her DMs left and right.
I think it just goes to scale. It just scales. It just scaled up because
it's a bigger scale.
And then also
you know what the word scale means?
Boys go hop in your DMs.
You know what the word scale means?
Explain it to me.
I think she has just how she has the same. It will work the same. It just works. It works exactly the same. It's just more now. Like she can still. It's the same process. She can still meet that doctor in that grocery store, but she would just do it in a different way. Everybody still has the same. Everybody has options. Just like I might lose her, I could still get just as easy as she can replace me. I have the options to replace her,
and that's why niggas get divorced right now.
But that's what I'm saying. But the odds
that's
of
why
it
niggas get divorced
is
right
more
now.
higher because of social media versus before.
It's not. That's why I say it's scales.
It definitely is.
Just as her options go up, so do mine. So as everybody has more options, it scales. So it still remains
I think that
equal.
her options definitely go up more than because, like,
I disagree
because
man
social media,
men has always had less options than women. Period. Even without social media.
So wait, what are you saying?
On social media, more. You have a bunch of niggas sliding in girls' DMs.
Just like
you don't just have a bunch of girls sliding in your DMs.
Just like in real life.
She could be a regular girl.
Just like in real life. You have a bunch of men approaching women. You don't necessarily have the other way around. It's always been that way. Men are the pursuers. Women are the pursuees.
Right, but
it's always
niggas actually don't have to go out to pursue a woman. Niggas
right.
pursue a woman in their bed.
You realize
back then, like I said,
you realize it works the same way.
The odds are higher.
It works the exact same way.
It don't work the same way.
Just how she can get pursued by a bunch of more dudes, I can pursue a bunch more women. It works the exact same way.
It's not the same way.
Okay.
My thing, what I'm trying to explain to you, a nigga can actually holler at a girl, try to pursue a girl in the comfort of their own home versus actually having to go out and do the work.
You're right. It's
the odds are lower.
It's a two-way
and niggas
street.
not about to go. It's a lot of niggas out there that's scared to go up and talk to that pretty girl.
It's a two-way street.
Dang, I think she's pretty versus
that's
being,
always been the reality.
Versus being on Instagram, you go have that confidence because you behind the screen like, oh, I'm gonna try to slide in her DMs.
Yeah.
Versus if you actually seen her, you probably most times wouldn't do that because you probably intimidated by her.
Like I said,
it's different. The odds are different.
I disagree.
Right, you can disagree, but it's
I said I'm disagreeing because I'm in. I disagree.
Facts.
It's not facts.
It is facts.
It's your opinion.
It's
and
not
I have
my
a different
opinion.
one, and I disagree.
Boys just have, like I said, you have your phone in the palm of your hand.
I understand everything you're saying. I
Literally.
just disagree.
Okay, son.
Yeah. But man, long story short, everybody got options.
You do. Everybody for sure got options.
It's a little more little more smoky out here than it used to be.
Back
but
then, you hear me? Because your girl go to the grocery store don't mean necessarily mean a nigga go holler at her. Because
Just like
I
your
said,
girl on social media don't mean
I know.
let
Let me talk. Your girl could go to the grocery store.
niggas is hollering at your girl. On
Like I
social
said,
media.
you can go to the grocery
Holler at your
store.
girl at the grocery store too.
But most
Your girl
times
go to
out
the
of
gym?
10, you ignoring the fact that if you do go to the grocery store, how I explain,
You know how many times Jada came back from the gym and telling me how many niggas had her? It happens.
It does
Right,
happen,
but
son.
like
it,
I
it
said,
happens
son, it's
unbeknownst to
both.
us.
It's
Yeah.
both.
it can
It's
happen,
both.
but the odds are very low.
But niggas,
Because like I
people
said,
come-
niggas
people
don't
come-
just approach. Niggas be scared to approach pretty women.
Why
Niggas
you
be
so passionate
spooking.
right now?
Right, because you ignoring right now.
I'm not ignoring you. I just
are.
disagree with you.
And you talking while I'm talking as well. And I'm trying to go ahead and put my point out there. But
You
like
said
I
it already.
said, if your girl go out to the grocery store, the odds of somebody talking to her is very low versus her being on Instagram. Nigga could slide in the DMs at any moment. Niggas go slide.
I disagree.
Niggas at home. You don't have to actually be out there to actually do work.
Let's say this.
The work is less work.
not
I could be in
gonna
my
lie to you, son.
You
pajamas.
see how you spiking?
It don't matter.
don't
I'm a
matter.
spike. I'm a
Look,
spike.
hold on.
Let me
Talk
spike.
normal. Talk
I am
normally.
talking
But
normal.
look,
Let me
keep this
spike.
out. But
It's not good for the audio. That's why I said. that's why
Okay,
you
son,
spiking.
all right,
So
all
talk
right.
the reason
normal.
why
I'm
it's more
passionate about
difficult
it.
though is because again, like you said, it's right. You can pick up your phone and do it, and like he said, it's right. Niggas still be approaching while you out there in the streets now. Don't get it twisted. Boys gonna shoot their shot if they think somebody's attractive. Like women would shoot their shot at me if they think I'm
The
attractive.
recording just ended.
Oh, that's poo.
We're gonna talk for like 2 hours.
Damn, for real?
Yeah.
All right, man. So yeah, this has been So Boom.
Yeah, I play everybody.
I had no idea. That's crazy. If we've been talking for 2 hours, we appreciate y'all if you've been here for all 2 hours.
I think this is the longest one ever.
Fucking right.
Yeah,
That was crazy. I had no idea.
What do you call that?
Didn't even feel like it.
I would say if you're on YouTube, but you're not. If you're on Apple, all that jazz, like the video. No, if you're on YouTube, like the video, subscribe to the channel, the little best, we post. Apple, Spotify, all that
Five
jazz.
stars. 5 stars.
What do you call that jazz? 5 stars, follow. Follow on social media, should be in the description, all that jazz. But hey, this has been the Soul Boom Podcast, episode 10. But hey, till next time, man.
Aye. Nigga said we got 10 of them misses in the tank already.
For you see oh, you for you see